Hello!
Yaha!
Yaha, minna!
Hi, everyone.
Let's go! Wow! Yay! So, welcome in. You know, do you like the nice apartment? I recently, you know, for this day, I recently borrowed a Air B and
yeah, he borrowed an Air B&B.
yeah, this is not my room, but you know, it's cool, right? It's cool, you know, get that vacation feeling.
So it's nice and cozy. I know we got the lights off in here, but trust, it's very cush. It's nice.
But
like I could fall asleep any minute.
Oh. Yeah, so I think first and foremost, like, I know that everyone probably watched us struggle together, you know, in a positive way, pushing it. But now I think it's time to push our own names. Are you ready to announce yourself again one more time for everyone?
Yes.
Wow.
Let's go. Okay, so from my name is Seible. I am the promoter of By the Beats, the live house that you all know and love. Welcome in. 来てくれてありがとう。私、Nijisanji EN の、By the Beat 所属、プロモーターのセイブルと申します。よろしくお願いします。どうも。
Yaha, thank you so much for coming. 今日は来てくれてありがとう。
ありがとう。
ほら、Nijisanji EN 所属、ケイリクスデボネアだよ。I am Kaelix Debonair of Nijisanji EN's 11th Wave By the Beat. Cheers to meet you.
Cheers to meet you.
Cheers to meet you. Cheers to make your acquaintance.
Wow.
Hey everyone, I am Freodore, designer of Nijisanji EN's 11th unit By the Beat. Good to see you again. 改めて、Nijisanji EN 所属 By the Beat のデザイナーフリオドルです。ヤッホーヤッホー。
Yeah!
Yay!
Way! Let's go!
Wait.
And hello, I am Zeal Ginjoka of Nijisanji EN's 11th Wave By the Beat. どうも、Nijisanji EN By the Beat のZeal Ginjoka です。
Woo!
Wait.
So first and foremost, though, we do have a really, really happy and exciting announcement that you have all been waiting for. But before that, it is all of our 1 month anniversary. It is all of our 1 month's anniversaries. So please do make sure, if you do feel like it, please do make sure to support everyone in their respective channels, right? Whether that's through like the scheduled stream or wherever, please do make sure to support everyone individually on their respective channels as well. Look
at this guy. Yes, I've seen
Very kind of him.
Yes. Let's go. Promoting. Let's go. It's my job.
You're so good. Wish.
でもどうする? Are you do you wanna...
I figure we probably shouldn't keep them waiting any longer.
Do you have any... We should also probably have it on the screen, like the hashtag.
そうだね。確かに。ちょっと待ってくれ。
Sorry about that. Here you go. I did not make an image. Oopsie.
ちょっと待って。All right, wait. Before we do that, I would like everyone to keep talking, to not explode. You know what?
Very straightforward.
Yeah.
I knew what
keep
you
talking.
I knew what you were doing, but I thought maybe you'd have like a question or something. But just right straight with it.
No, just straight up, like, keep talking or we'll all explode kind of thing, okay?
You guys see any movies you like recently?
Finally.
Nope. I want to see the Minecraft movie though.
Me too. I've been so curious about it, but I don't know if I'm gonna end up seeing it in theaters unless you guys want to like meet up, watch it together. I don't want to go alone.
Ooh,
Wait,
that'd
is
be
that
fun,
the
though.
off collab? Are you like
Off collab Minecraft movie?
off collab Minecraft movie? That's crazy.
I just wanna-
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think I'll end up seeing it in theaters, but I genuinely do want to force you guys to watch it with me when it's released digitally. I wanna sit down and watch it together.
I'd rather play Minecraft than watch that.
You really don't want to watch this movie.
Why? But it
You gotta
could
know what that
be.
means.
It could be so cool though. You know, it might be really fun. You know.
It
Is
could
it?
be so awesome. It could be so cool. And I'm very curious
Is
about
that
it. My
a song?
yeah, from I think it's the Teen Titans Go movie, which I also never watched.
Oh.
Why do you quote songs that you've never watched? How do you know these things? You're so smart. What?
That doesn't make me smart. It's quite the opposite, actually. That means I spend too much time on my phone.
My goodness.
Mm.
Wait, has anyone?
Yeah,
Wait.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Has anyone here like actually watched the movie?
Mm.
Oh, the Minecraft movie, right?
Yeah, like in
Nobody
secret?
among us, but maybe maybe a viewer, perhaps.
There's so
Oh.
many.
Mm.
There's so many films that I haven't been able to watch because of being busy that I would not spare time for the Minecraft movie. I'm sorry.
Mm.
I think
But what if
Mickey
I-
17 just came out on streaming that I really want to watch.
I'm really curious about that one. I feel like I'd be
Ooh.
obsessed with it. The pitch alone was enough to lure me in. I just haven't had the time. Similar to you, I asked because I'm almost curious to see if any of you have made the time to watch a new movie, so I can live vicariously through you.
I don't think I have though. I don't think I have recently. I tried watching like a movie on like Netflix, and then and then I watched like the first 20 minutes, and then I started like working.
Mm. I'm the type where
Mm.
I do watch things, but I have to have it in the background. So I usually will choose to play things that I've already seen. For
Mhm.
example, lately, whenever I'm doing off-stream work, if I don't feel like watching a live stream, because that's what I opt for mostly lately, I'll like pull up a senpai or even you guys.
Mhm.
But if I'm not doing that, I've been rewatching Dragon Ball Z lately. I just got up to the Cell saga,
Mm.
and I haven't watched it in years, so it's been really nice.
Mm.
I've actually never watched Dragon Ball Z.
You've
never watched
Dragon Ball Z?
I've
never at
never
all?
had the opportunity.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, but I haven't had the
Dragon Ball.
Never? Not even a little
Never.
as a treat?
Never.
Oh, we gotta fix
Wow.
that. We gotta fix that.
It's okay.
Maybe
I never watched Conan myself.
No,
I never
you
watched
mean
it either.
like Detective Conan?
Yeah.
What? That's
So many
watched it.
episodes.
That's where I'm at with One Piece. Because
What?
it's like I know I would be obsessed with One Piece, but it's been long enough now that there's a humongous backlog, and I'm intimidated by it.
Yeah, One Piece, Gintama, Conan. Too many
Oh,
episodes.
It is like 1,000 plus, right? Basically, like
Yeah.
And growing and
growing.
counting.
And
I did watch like the
growing.
first 500, I think, for One Piece, but too much.
When did it get good? Because that's another one of those where that's every time people try to suggest it to me, they're always like, "Listen, Kaelix, you just gotta watch it for 200 episodes, then it gets really good."
What? I think One Piece gets interesting like around by the third, fourth episode if it hasn't hooked you on the first.
Mm.
The first arcs are
Mm.
fun.
I feel like it would hook me on the first. I watched the live action remake and I really, really loved that, but I know it's not the same.
That was fun. Very cartoony.
Yeah. I thought the actors were really charming.
Gichan, have you watched One Piece or Conan or any of those large?
Any long anime.
Long
similar.
anime?
Nope, not at all.
Oh, okay,
Well,
okay.
I tried to watch One Piece a little bit, but
Mhm.
there was too many episodes. Yeah, I'm in that boat.
It's too intimidating. It's like an imposing rock that's just, you know, you got to push the rock up the hill, but then when you watch 3 or 4 episodes, it starts falling down again. You know what I mean?
I remember there was like
I don't think I've ever had to push a
No.
rock. Sorry.
Oh yeah, can't relate.
Never.
Mm.
Maybe in another life, never.
So we're already moving on from that. Okay. Too
I don't know what you're
soon.
talking about.
Ah, okay.
It was
Yeah,
emotionally scarring. You know what I mean? Like
I can play your game. I understand. This is my game too. Mm.
Now, I do want to say that I think we found it. I think we've got
Oh, yeah?
we've got
The One
we've got the
Piece?
thing. We found
We found the
the
One Piece. We found the treasure, the hidden
We-
treasure.
We found the thing. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, so we can reveal now,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
The thing, the thing that we've been searching for.
That's
We've
kind of
been talking
romantic in a
about
way, isn't it?
So, but like, as a refresher, like, what was oh man, I forgot. Oh no, what was your fan names, Mina? I totally forgot.
I can't
Oh.
remember either. Oh man. Bystanders.
Kid, wait, but like, Kei-chan, like, what was your fan names? I totally forgot.
What were they again? I think we settled on like Debonairs or something like that. but-
Oh, Debonairs, that's so cool.
yeah.
Wow. Whoa.
How about you, Seible?
Oh, I think we settled on Seinyans over here as Seinyans. Yeah.
Ah, very cute, very cute.
Yeah. How about everyone else? Like, what? Fruit-chan, what did you settle on?
Yeah, of course. I would never forget my Doremin.
So
Oh,
you
of
went
course.
with
Something
Donemeans. Okay.
Something he'd never forget. Giru?
Giru?
Giru, I heard you, yeah.
Did it sound like Gi? No, G. Or I should have just called you G-sound. This is what I
Yeah.
get for being nice.
Well, no, mine are the wonderful Serpents.
Let's
wonderful.
go.
Mm.
Very
Now-
classy. Mhm.
Riddle me this. Riddle me
Yes.
that.
Yes.
What if somebody likes all of us? I feel like that's a lot of names to keep up with.
That's hard to remember. Yeah, like,
I couldn't remember a single one of those.
can you
just
imagine
now.
having to spell it out too? All of it, like, all together?
That's such a hassle. That's like half of your Twitter bio. How could you keep all that space?
Oh my goodness. Maybe.
What's a guy to do?
What if? What if? I call me crazy, but like, what if?
Are you sure we don't have two promoters, Seal?
Why don't you
Might.
play along? Play along.
No,
Come on.
Ginta, why are you dying
You guys
inside?
you guys are having too much fun, I think.
It's so much fun. No, because I can see them like crashing out. Like, tell me what it is now. Give it to me now. Like foaming at the mouth. It just makes me want to prolong it for the rest of the stream.
Just at the cage, just like rattling the cage, like, let me out, give us the thing, give us. Okay,
All right, I figure now's as good a time as any, right?
Jaikimasu. The reveal is your names. Wow, everybody's fan name by the Beats fan name is Jajan.
Jajan.
Wow.
Oh, but how do you read that?
Oh my.
I know it might be a little misleading. I wonder. Any volunteers? Any volunteers?
Yeah, what? Do you wanna try it out? Does anyone wanna?
I kind of want to hear Mr. Ginjoka
Yeah.
say
Mm.
it for us.
Whoa. What? Read this out?
How
our-
do you pronounce? How do you read out our fan name?
Yeah, don't be shy.
Mm. Let's see. I mean, it could be misleading, right? You see it, it's like hertz, right?
Mm.
Like hertz
Uh-huh.
beats. But no. You read it out like heartbeats.
Heartbeats.
Let's
We just had our
Heartbeats
different.
it is.
From now on, you are a heartbeat.
Let's go.
Doki doki.
Doki doki.
Doki
Yeah, いいね.
Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? And like you got your own unique hashtag to use as well. It's like the best of both worlds, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And we want to sincerely thank the whole community for all your suggestions and all your ideas. It was very useful to us while we were thinking about what to use. So I hope you're as satisfied and happy with it as we are.
I need you to know, even before debut, we were racking our minds trying to come up with a good name, and we were so stumped, and it was such a struggle. So having so many really cool ideas, both from the stream where we polled you about it, and then also just from people sharing it publicly on social media, it was a humongous, tremendous help. We struggled. We couldn't do it. It was too much.
And Seible, can I have you explain
もちろん。
our fan name in Japanese?
もちろんですよ。皆さん、
頼むわ
今回ですね、ファンネームがようやく決まりましたわー
Way!
皆さんのね、素敵な、ちょっとなんていうんですかね、一案だったりとか、かなりね、いっぱいくれたんですけど、その中でも、私たちと照らし合わせてね、自分たち、どういうね、どういうモチベーションだったりとか、みんなどういう感じのね、ファンなのか、そういうね、イメージをしていくと、やっぱ心に近い存在ということで、ハートビートに決めました。Heartbeats。ハートビートですね。で、やっぱ、心をね、バイザビートと共にするという意味でも、これからもハートビート皆さんよろしくお願いします
よろしくね。
よろしく
お願いします
ウェイ
ちなみに、
いい
ハートビートは鼓動の意味ですね。脈ですね。はい。よろしくお願いします。
よろしく
Let's go.
Would you like to explain it in Spanish, perhaps, Frio?
Yeah, I'll be very brief. Muchas gracias por todo nuestro apoyo hasta el día de hoy, desde el día de nuestro debut, muchachos. Como pueden ver, ya hemos decidido el nombre de fans para el grupo By the Beat, que se escribe con el hashtag que está en pantalla. Sin embargo, se pronuncia como Heartbeats. Queremos agradecer mucho a las sugerencias e ideas que nos otorgó la comunidad. Y espero que les guste tanto como nos gusta a nosotros. Muchas gracias.
Yay! All right. You are no longer nameless.
Now on your heartbeats.
Yippee! That's all the super important stuff we have today. That's it. I hope the wait was not too rough. I realize it's been a minute. Even since the stream where we polled and everything, it took a long time to figure it out. We just really struggled to decide.
ね。いやー、ちょっとね。
It's kind of like emoy, you know?
Yeah, right. I think it's kind of, you know what? I don't think I mind that it took us this long, because like having it today of all days is really sweet.
It was the perfect day to show
Yeah.
their name. And also, I think we never went over this, if we are allowed to backtrack a bit, is that there are people already using the onomatopoeias for all our individual fan names, right? Or can we, maybe we should like be more, or explain to those that aren't familiar with it?
Yeah, canonize it, because we've only really talked about these on separate streams. We've never... I only figured this out like 2 days ago.
I think we should maybe go in order of how we decided these.
Oh,
yeah, so,
yeah.
so you're like the progenitor, right?
Yeah. So to anyone it's not familiar, my fan name of course is Doremin, and whenever I need help, whenever I need support in chat, I have my cute Doremin go in chat. And however, there's also the Oji means. If they don't want to be small and cute, they can be more imposing with Dore. But the main one is Minmi. There you go. Next, I think should be Zeal, right?
Oh yeah, because in our collab, you know, the Dore means they would help and go mean. And we tried to figure out what what the serpents would say, and we landed on sha because they're snakes. So
that's
sha.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I got a little too
Are you
into
trying
it.
to zoom the Zarpins?
Oh.
That's what I think it would sound like. I think they'd be like whispering evil things in your ear, like sha 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 sha.
Microwave the coffee.
I don't know. It's kind of on brand because I heard some Zerpents enjoyed some nice ASMR at Ginjan's channel. Like, sha sha.
You can vary. You can be sha sha or sha sha, whatever you want.
I think I'd be the loudest Zerpent in the room. I'd be like sha 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 sha, just yelling. All right, correct me if I'm wrong, Seible. Did you ever establish one, or did people just assume one on your part? Because I wasn't sure.
I think like we haven't like publicly like announced it or anything, but it's kind of like, so we are Seinyans. まあニャンニャンだからね。でもそっからセイニャンはニャンですから、it is ニャン。So I don't know. I'm so clever. I feel like we're all so clever, you know, like it's just Nyan nyan.
I think it's fitting. I think it's cute too.
Nyan nyan.
It's honestly there's no other answer for that one. And then in my
one.
What is it? Wait. But I must say, it's with an N. Yeah.
Nyan.
Nyan nyan. So.
And then in my case, I had no intention of it because for me, I do like to have the cute little mascot, but I view my own viewers as just dudes, just people. So it was not on my mind. But then during one of my streams, they were like, "What sound do we make? Why do they get a sound? Why don't we have a sound? Why don't we get one? Why are we left out?" And so I brainstormed, and because I really love to share laughter, I love to laugh together. I thought something cute would be to play on the last two syllables of debonair. So it goes nea ha ha, nea ha 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 ha.
I think it's very fitting for you.
I just love to laugh. I just love to laugh. It's so nice. So I hope that we can share many laughters together.
Is that spelled a certain way, or is that like?
Anything is fine, but I personally think it would be best if it was N-E-A. Ha ha ha. Nea ha ha. Because otherwise the pun doesn't really stick. But I have seen people also using nya ha ha like a villain's laugh, very nya ha 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 ha.
Maybe that's when you and Seible are together.
Oh,
cute. Like
that makes sense.
You remember the Debonyans?
The Debonyans, true. Yeah.
It's so cute, like individual fusions. If we do the fusion dance, which means nothing to you because you haven't seen Dragon Ball Z.
I actually know it though. I know it. I know the fusion dance. We have to put our fingers together.
All right. Fusion.
I don't know. We should put them side to side.
I gotta pull the
Not again. Not again.
Oh no.
You make it too easy.
It's the calm and collected left side and then the chaotic right side.
Debonairs, come get your man.
I need to be restrained. I need to be. Hold me back. Let me at him.
We don't claim him right now.
What? Come on, you gotta support me. You gotta stand by me.
Support your Oshi. You
What the heck? No, that's just the nature of our relationship. I'm cool with this.
Yeah,
I figure there's probably not anything else important, but we have a pretty good setup here. What with we got this sleepover vibe going. This what you call it, the Air B&B.
Yeah. See, and so I think do you wanna? Because we could. So here's the thing, we could play a somewhat like a game, just like a hangout, like talking kind of game, And also, it's been a month, it's been a month.
There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So, you know, and this is like a safe-ish space, you know? Like it's a safe-ish space. Yeah.
Not
safe
safe,
until
not
I-
as safe like therapy, right? But somewhat
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
Safe, like in terms of general safety, like health, until I pull out the pillow. That's when it's no longer a safe space.
Wait, no, I have dust allergy. No.
Oh no! Oh, so that's like literally unsafe.
You can't
What
do
is-
this to me.
What do what do people do at sleepovers? I never had like the classic Hollywood sleepover. What do people do? They like
Oh.
they just paint their nails and talk about boys, right?
That's a stereotype.
Wait.
What if they paint their voice and talk about nails instead?
No, let's not. Let's move on from that one.
Their voice and
No, let's move on from that one. Let's move on from that one. No, maybe maybe they spin the bottle, right? That's the thing they do, or they do truth or dare, or what are those other ones?
I don't know. I was never allowed to have a sleepover outside of family. So.
Yeah, the same for me. I just slept over
Have
with
no
my
idea.
cousin,
Oh.
my uncle. Yeah,
Oh.
just the cousin, the unk for me. Did you ever have a sleepover, Zeal?
I think a few times as a kid, yeah, but
Mm.
I forget what we did. I think we just like played video games. So we've already done part 1. I don't know what part 2 is.
7 minutes in heaven.
There's also that part where it's like you're supposed to go to sleep. The parents make you sleep early, but it's like, are you asleep?
You want to watch the sun come up?
that was
I was always with my sleepovers with my cousins and my uncle. I would always be the one that's like, it's tomorrow. Like when midnight came.
that was us with League. Oh, sorry. League of Yeah, on April 1st, like because we were just like
yeah.
whispering, just like, hey, Gita, do you think they know we're here? You know.
League of Legends.
Yeah.
I got Oh no,
You're
I think
sick.
we lost the other two.
You're
Oh,
both
no.
sick in the head. Hope you're having fun though. I support you.
I don't know what happened April 1st. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't remember.
no.
I don't know.
I went to bed at the end of March and then I woke up on April 2nd. I forgot the whole thing. It's
Oh,
it's all a blur. Yeah, I didn't do anything that day.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
kind of. Honestly, maybe a blessing since you guys decided to use your powers for evil.
We had a pact and you broke it.
Whoa.
Wait, do we have a pact?
Wait, what pact? Which pact? We have multiple.
To not
Which pacts?
play of Legends.
I don't remember that one. I think it's too late for that.
But
I need you to know they're
nothing
playing
happened April 1st, right? So
They're,
Yeah.
listen, Frio, they're playing it off stream now. They're playing it off stream. They're worse.
No,
they're doing it, but not even for content.
not.
They're playing it off stream.
We're not playing that. I blame Gincha. It's all Gincha.
wait. Okay, one thing is them playing, but you just ratted them out, Kaelix.
Yeah, no, I'm a snitch. I'll snitch.
That's
I'm a proud snitch.
crazy. That's
Oh.
crazy.
Are you glad? Are you proud of me for telling on them?
Proud of you for telling on your friends?
Yeah.
I can't trust this man with a secret.
I didn't know it was a secret. You never told me.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, if I would have known it was a secret, that's on you.
He's just outing us like this? That's crazy. Oh,
I'll stay neutral about this.
It doesn't end there though. They didn't stop at League.
wait,
I'll
what did
leave
we
that for them to confess since apparently we're keeping secrets.
wait, what did we do? What did we do?
You took it a
Wait.
step further. You played the other. You played the other game.
Well, that like we didn't even play that much though.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you said. I can
Wait,
see you shaking your head over there.
Wait, Ginta, can I say it? Ginta, can I say it?
I mean, only if you're okay with the repercussions.
Wait, there's no like Are there repercussions? What? Like, wait. It's like it's not a secret, right? Is it?
Wait, did someone just curse?
Who?
Who cursed?
I don't know. We just got a message saying that every time we curse, it goes into a jar. Did
Who
someone
said that?
curse?
Who cursed? Did I curse?
No one cursed.
I'm
What?
sorry.
I
Wait.
think the heartbeats are gaslighting us. Or trying to gaslight us
Mm.
into thinking we curse. We do not curse.
Ginjan, did you curse?
right?
No, Ginjan didn't curse.
Did I say something?
No way. No way.
I don't remember.
Oh,
I
the
forgot.
beep sound. The beep sound.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Ah.
You know what? You are full of poop.
The delayed entry.
Yeah, that's how you do it, right? I'm matching your energy.
Never mind. I offer an apology to heartbeats. You guys were not gaslighting.
I just said poop. You heard me. I didn't say the bad word.
Yeah, he wasn't swearing.
You just
Yeah, I
said poopy poopy poo.
Poopy poo.
Poopy, poopy,
Poopy poo.
Uh-oh. Stinky. Poopy. Sorry. I cannot let that one start up again. I'm doing well to not have that one in my Rolodex of things I say.
I'm curious, but I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask.
Wait, are
No,
you not
no,
familiar with that?
I'm not. No, it's okay. It's
I'll
okay.
spare-
It's okay. I'm okay.
I'll spare you. I'll spare you for now. But I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you later. I'll educate you. That's my role in our friendship.
Yeah, no, I lived a sheltered life. Yeah, but how do you feel?
I feel sleepy. Speaking of sleepover, we stayed up way too late. I don't know if the energy is visibly low today compared to our norm, but we stayed up till past sunrise yesterday. It was daytime. It was like almost noon.
Yeah.
At least for me. So I'm very EP. I woke up literally right before the setup started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I woke up late.
Energy's just too addicting. These guys are too fun. It's impossible for me to resist. I can never say no. I see a VC and I have to be there.
'Cause, I mean, we're supposed to like get together for work. There's times where it's like, okay, I'm gonna leave because I need to work.
But then there's FOMO.
That's true. That's true.
You always come right back. You come crawling back like it was nothing.
Oh no, Kichan's into this. Wait, what?
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 Pause.
Play. Oh, wait.
Run that back for me.
Restart,
What did you
yeah.
just say about me?
Record. Sorry. Yeah. No.
But no, I just I do not regret it at all. It's more like a sorry if I'm sleepy today. I feel like every stream lately I'll start up and I'll be like, so sorry, I've been awake for 2 hours.
The culprit of the yawn.
That one was on purpose. It's so fun to make other people yawn though. Just pull out a really like forced one and make everybody else do it for real, you know?
No, stop it.
How
Stop
are you
it.
feeling
Stop
though, Zeal? Do you need some coffee?
Need some microwave coffee.
Some coffee, maybe.
coffee.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I haven't had any yet, but I mean,
No
Wait.
wonder.
Not at all today. Like,
no. Well,
That
because
explains it.
What? What? What do you
I can see-
mean?
I can see like if I could like see your aura right now, you'd have like a little snot bubble picture over your face right now. You know, like in video games when they're sleepy.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I gotta reach over with a needle and pop it, wake you up.
Maybe I'll grab some after stream.
Hang in there, Zeal.
You got this.
oh no.
Wake up!
Grab a brush and put a little makeup.
Oh. Oh.
This is
Makeup
honestly
tips?
classic though. If we're having a sleepover, it's like part of the course.
Mm-hmm.
You should just have like a certain image of like girls sleep over that.
I can't say I've ever participated in a girls' sleepover. I don't know what they do, but my image is that they stay up all night talking about stuff and like doing their nails and like reading magazines like in the movies, right?
It is true. There's always a conversation between a few people, and then like the third or fourth member is like eyes closed.
Yeah.
Let's get you to bed.
Yeah, it's a stereotype. They do the same things we do.
I'm trying to remember. I think it might have been Aya Senpai that said that they do like profane offerings and they join hands in a circle.
I don't know if Aya Senpai is like a good reference for like the average girl sleepover.
We do a little bit of summoning.
What?
No, see, they're agreeing. They say she's right. Maybe she was telling the truth.
I actually really want to play cards with you guys.
You wanna play cards?
Cards?
Yeah,
Cards.
like
Uno?
yeah, no, Uno's cool, but like not really, like just like playing cards.
Like Old Maid?
Yeah,
Or poker or
Old Maid or like any type of like card game. But like, I really like
Uno?
when, yeah.
You really want to play Uno, huh?
No, not Uno.
Seible got the most wins last time.
No,
You got a
Like, take
legacy
an
to
account.
uphold.
no,
if you take an
not
account of the
Uno
team.
though. Like just regular cards, like Old
I
Maid.
need my
or-
revenge.
You want to play
No.
like Torampu?
Yeah, Torampu. So. Like I
Mm.
feel like that would be fun, like just hanging out and then like just playing like Torampu, and then yeah, like having some snacks and stuff.
That's a really big one in like anime sleepovers. I think they're always like they're in the hotel room playing Old Maid.
Yeah,
with
but-
a
Mhm.
with a bag of chips that's open like from the back, like all
With-
wide.
With
Ah,
chips pouring out
yeah.
onto the floor a little bit.
Mhm.
An open magazine in the other end of the room.
No, I want to do that. Whoa. Yeah, I want to do that. That'd be fun.
I'd really like that. That'd be nice. I always love playing cards.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite playing card game? Or is it just like Old Maid?
There was I don't know what the I might need some JP heartbeats that might know the English like translation, but there was a game called Zabuton.
Zabuton.
But basically you have like a bunch of cards, right? And then you're trying to get rid of all of your cards by like counting up. So if it's like ace, like 2, 3, 4, 5, like you just keep putting like the card that's above it, like that's directly above, right? And if you don't have it, you pretend like you have it and place a different card. Oh, BS.
Frio, wake up.
Oh no, I lost the book. You hate me.
What were you saying? Megaton?
Megaton hammer.
No, y'all hate me. Only
Yeah,
Keicha was
you
listening.
keep talking about the cards. Okay.
Okay, well, it's called BS. You can look it up on your own time then. Like, yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, is it the game where? I think I've heard it, but called 63, like 60, 63. Like you.
Parlez pas français?
No.
Oh, oui.
but I remember the way I saw it. I guess in this case you would just go up to 21, right? But you go up in that order, but you don't have the card visible. Like they can't see what it is, and you can falsely declare it, right? And you can say it's a different number.
Yeah.
And like it can go over that number. And if you're still playing when it goes over, like if you don't withdraw beforehand, you lose, right?
I think so.
I think that's how that works. I remember that.
Also,
I'm familiar with that because of that's what they called it in Kakegurui. But in Kakegurui, they don't play regular games. They always have a twist on it.
No,
So I guess
come
that's what
back,
it was.
Come back, come back. No, no.
You know what?
Oh no.
They're saying Zeal is sleeping with his eyes open. Can you guys do that? Are you guys able to sleep with your eyes open?
I think I've done it once.
Oh.
I did it in school at one point, and
Really?
everybody laughed at me. Yeah.
What?
Because I was in a really, it was for my last 2 years of high school. Everything was really, really tough, and I was pulling multiple all-nighters to get homework done. And I was in the middle of, I think it was a math class, and the teacher even called on me and everything. It was like the classic movie scenario, like Kaelix. It was really embarrassing. Yeah, that's the only time I think I've done it, because I was there but I wasn't. But I don't know if that actually counts.
Yeah. I don't think I can sleep with my eyes open, but I think I have this thing where like when I sleep, I can see certain like visions that I forget after waking up.
What do you mean by visions?
Yeah, I can see like things or scenarios that aren't actually happening while I'm sleeping.
That's called dreaming.
No, it's a special thing. It's a special thing.
No,
Like,
no,
everyone
no.
dreams.
No, Frio, that's a dream. You're dreaming.
Is it like Freoming?
No, but
like...
I forget them.
No, but everybody forgets their dreams.
But that's what a dream is.
That's a dream. You're dreaming. You're just dreaming.
No.
No.
You know, flawless rebuttal. I'll hand it to you. Yeah, that's something different. You might be a prophet, actually.
Yeah, I think it means something.
Yeah, there's like you're getting visions of the future, right?
Maybe, or the past. I think I can see the past sometimes. If I focus enough, like if I focus enough, I can see the past. But only from my perspective, unfortunately.
So that's called a memory.
Yeah, that's a memory. You sound like that girl from Mean Girls where she's like, I've got a fifth sense. I can always tell when it's already raining. That's goofy.
Yeah, no, I am referencing an obscure TikTok, I think.
I see.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for taking that without credit. It's not my original. It's not my original joke.
That makes me think of, I had this friend, we would video call sometimes, and I was playing with the filters, because when you video call on some platforms, you can, like, for example, you can have an artificial background, or you can blur your own background. And I tried the blurred background, and he said, Kaelix, you look like a memory. when I think of you tomorrow, this is what you'll look like. No, think about it, right? Like you see the person, but the background is blurry. That's me tomorrow. Like when you think of me tomorrow when I'm not there, that's what you'll see. That's what I'll look like. Like a memory. What do memories look like for you? Do you see things in your brain? We got really into this during Sunny Senpai's birthday, Totsu. We talked about like what we see and hear in our brains.
What the Apple thing, right? How can you visualize things?
The scale of aphantasia.
Mm-hmm. Let's start with Zeal.
Yeah.
It's getting a little bit too quiet right now.
Wake up.
we need to hear your voice.
So Zeal, if I ask you to think about an apple, what do you see in your head? How vivid is it? What can you see? For example, do you see colors?
Hey, let me share the picture privately.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like levels to it, right?
Yeah.
For me, it's very blurry, but I think I see I see colors, yeah.
So it would be like this.
Yeah.
Like number one being the highest detail, and number 5 being nothing.
It's hyperphantasia to aphantasia.
Oh.
I guess 2. I can see a fairly detailed apple.
So if I tell you, think of a banana, you can visualize a banana.
Yeah.
All right, question for you. Can you do things to that banana? Can you like rotate it?
Yeah.
How about this? Can you imagine the background around the banana? Can you see like a person holding the banana and still see all the details? Or do the details change based on what you're thinking about, like focusing on?
Like you saying person holding a banana, that means that like I can visualize, I suppose, like the shape of a hand, but like the other aspects that make up a person, like they will be like switching whenever I like think about it again, you know, like boy, girl, long hair, short hair, you know, like all that kind of stuff. It's never like a specific person. It always like changes unless I'm thinking of it. If you say like, imagine Kaelix Debonair holding a banana.
All right.
I can imagine you holding a banana, right? And then, but if you say something vague, like imagine a person holding a banana, I don't have a specific person in mind. So whenever I imagine, it always changes.
That makes sense. So if you imagine Kaelix Debonair holding and peeling a banana, do you see all the details for the entire scene, or do you just see whatever you're focusing on?
Just what I'm focusing on, I guess.
What does the rest of it look like to you? Sorry, I'm like drilling you. I get so invested in this stuff.
I'm not sure. I guess a blur. Yeah.
The
Is this what?
What is this?
depth of field.
It's like electric appointment. What's going on here?
Now, what do you think that means?
I think that represents how you're focused on your goals. However, you fail to see the whole picture sometimes, and that means that no, no.
So
You're actually
deep.
really good at these though, Frio. I
So
remember not
deep.
long after we met, I shared the biggest thing ever, and you completely soul read me. I don't remember exactly what it was, but you described a very like deeply covered piece of my personality based on one thing I said as a joke in passing. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit too intimate for me to reveal on stream because it's like
Yeah.
a little thing maybe. But I remember what you're talking about.
I remember the interaction. I don't remember which thing you realized or like spoke about. But I'll trust you. What do you see, Frio, when you imagine the apple?
I think I'm in between 1 and 2. I can see like I can imagine the apple, the color, and I can rotate it or change the color if I want. But I don't think it's as detailed as like seeing it in physically. But let's say if you make me imagine Kaelix Debonair peeling an apple. I won't imagine whole Kaelix Debonair. I'll imagine your glove and focus on the apple. But there's no background. It's just
I
blank.
see.
It's just a white room. Unless I want to imagine a background.
All right, so far that's the normal, is like being able to focus on a singular object, based on you guys, like the two of you. All right, how about you, Seible? What do you see when I tell you about apples?
Friendship.
do you not see the apple?
No, I see it like pretty much like between 1 and 2, I think. And then like there's beads of water on it.
So you're closer to 1 in that case. That's like a fine detail.
Really nice and juicy, and the
Yeah,
moment you cut open.
Why are you
into it,
staring at me while you're saying these things?
It's just yeah, and then you like, you know, well, you're like red. Like yeah, like
Well,
It's like imagine an apple and you're just like
I don't have to imagine it. I got one right in front of me.
No, I'm not hungry, you know. I'm just saying, like, it's just, you know, yeah.
he wants that apple so effing bad.
It looks so nice in my mind. It's so nice.
Okay, question for everyone. Are
Yeah.
you guys a green apple or red apple person?
Are they different? I'm
The
allergic
flavor?
to those, by the way.
Does
The
it taste
taste?
different?
You're allergic to apples?
Yeah, they
What?
burn my throat. I still eat them sometimes, though. I like them both, though.
Are
They're
you,
both
are you
tasty.
allergic to all fruits?
It's okay. It's a lot of fruits. The only ones that are totally, absolutely 100% safe is melons, like watermelons and honeydew, things like that. Those are safe. Cantaloupe.
Oh.
The worst of all, number 1 top of the list is bananas, and then pineapple is close second. Then all citrus, like oranges, things like that, lemons, they're kind
Wait,
of joint third.
All the yellow ones.
It's so devastating. It's so devastating. Banana used to be my favorite fruit too. Maybe one of my favorite foods ever when I was a kid. I loved them so much. I love the texture. I love the flavor. I can't have them anymore. It's so sad. Yeah. And then
Monkey shouldn't
behind
be having
citrus,
bananas,
yeah, they don't actually eat them in the wild. You taught me that. I didn't realize that. I never learned. But yeah, and then behind all citrus, it's just like most other fruits, like apples, pears, but they're not as severe. In those cases, it's just really uncomfortable rather than like hard to breathe. So I try to avoid them anyway. But they're really tasty. I love apples. I love a good apple pie.
What about
Anyway,
the rest? Red apples or green apples?
I think green's a cool color, so they do taste the same to me. I mean, I know there's different apple types for different purposes, but I like green.
Ooh.
I like green apples more personally because they're sour. Red apples are more sweet.
That too, yeah.
Green. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell the color?
I mean, they're labeled Granny Smith apples. And should you be the one telling me this? That's what's it called? Like friendly fire?
You see slightly less color than I do. It's a blind on blind crime.
Wow.
I never got into it, but when it like back to aphantasia, hyperphantasia, I'm actually like firmly one, almost to an extreme, in that I can see the apple in full detail. I can transform it. I can stretch it. I can rotate it. I can also envision like a fully detailed background in which it's just a small detail. I am like almost hyper imaginative in my brain, and it's always been very dangerous for me because as a kid, instead of doing stuff like that was more productive, I would always choose to lay in bed imagining things instead because it was so much more fun. Yeah, I have the most extreme hyperphantasia ever.
But that becomes useful because, for example, when I was working on my debut thumbnail, remember? You were the one that suggested like rotating my symbol, my signature mark a certain way. You like completely visualized, and I couldn't.
Yeah. That is where it becomes a lot more helpful in this line of work. I'm able to like, sometimes I do actually have to see it in front of me to see if it's actually good, because that makes it easier to evaluate it. But I can usually see these things before I do them. Similar question that I love to ask on this topic. Can you hear things in your brain? Do you have like audible thoughts?
Yeah. I think so, yeah. When But I hear myself in a cooler voice.
What does it sound like? Can you demonstrate?
No. If I could, I would have talked in that voice.
I'm sure you can. Don't be shy. Go ahead. Try. Get as close as you can.
It's something like unrealistic. It's just like a cooler, like deeper voice.
I like your voice.
Yeah.
I think the voice you have right now is very cool.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
By design.
Not by chance. Not by chance. By
Not
design.
by chance. By design.
Not by
Welcome
chance.
to opening night. Care for a drink?
Care for a drink. What, you're not gonna say mine? You're not gonna say mine too?
I'm trying to remember it.
You don't love me! You hate me!
Very mindful.
All right, question about hearing things in your head then in that case. Can you imagine the voices of other people who are not currently speaking? For example, if I asked you to imagine me saying something that I would never say, can you imagine that?
Yeah.
How vividly? Is it accurate?
Yeah, and I can even add like your laughs or like your mannerisms and stuff.
Seible mo? Ji-san mo?
Like 40%. It's probably like 40% close. Yeah.
All right, I'll take a step further. How about singing voices? Can you imagine that as well? Can you imagine like imagine a celebrity singer. Can you imagine her or him singing Satellite?
I don't think it's going to be as accurate, but I can have an idea, I think.
Yeah.
I would still say 40%, yeah.
I see. So you've got
I
more
mentioned
of a...
for Zeal, it might even be like, because you work with synthesizers a lot, right? So when you hear a song, can you imagine how it would sound with another synthesizer that you work with?
Kinda. So yeah. But I still like to see it just in case, you know. So I guess it's not 100%. It's probably like 80.
Have you ever just like felt like, oh, you know what? Actually, this might be better, and then so you just like change the voice to like the different one? Like, do you ever do that? Like where it's just like, oh, actually, you know what? I like maybe this voice is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Dang, I see. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah.
In my case, it's similar to the hyper fantasia like visual stuff. I can also imagine stuff in sound really, really well. So that's a big part of my fantasy of just like laying in bed, maladaptive daydreaming. I will imagine sometimes, like a lot with you guys lately. I'll just lay down and imagine interactions that we've never had, or like I'll imagine like everything's the same, but instead of a live house, we have a tavern in the Middle Ages. And I'll play out like my own little episodes in my brain. So I really loved to read when I was younger.
いや、すごいな。How do you feel? Like, this is just a random question, but like, kind of like looking back like a month ago, and then like now. How do you feel, and what are some things that you feel just like completely are different?
For me, immediately, I feel like I'm not waiting on things anymore. I feel like I feel like the road to day one was a really, really long one. I'm sure you guys understand. And so when we finally did debut, it almost didn't feel real for a while. I feel like I'm still getting there, but it feels a lot more like it's real now. You know what I mean? Like it's happening. I think that's a big part of it for me. I also feel very, very proud of us. I'm very happy to see us settle into our little niche, and I'm happy to see everybody rock their individual interests. And I'm very thankful to have people I can click with enough to come together regularly for things like this. Yeah, I just feel very proud, very thankful as well.
Are we still talking about hearing?
No.
Just
Okay.
Wait,
I kind of got lost for a bit.
We're talking. Okay, looking back on a month ago versus looking at today. How do you feel? What's changed?
Oh, I'm barely here, and I kept up with the conversation.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah. How do you feel?
Sorry. Looking back a month ago?
And like now, and like what are some things that feel like very like different, or I don't know.
I mean, everything's different. Every day is so busy, but it's also so fun at the same time. I feel like before we debuted, there were so many times where I had so much free time that I didn't know what to do. But now it's like I don't even have time to think. It's just always preparing. I really need to get a hang of the balance aspect of that.
It's like everything started out almost way too slow, but now it's too fast. So
but it's really fun.
Contrast.
Every day is really fun. Thanks to everyone.
Gin-chan wa?
It doesn't feel real because of how like what is it? I think similar to what Kaelix said, with how like slow the build-up was to debut, and now that we're here, right? One of the things that I feel is like part of me feels like, even as much as like, what is it? Naming the Zerpents, right? Part of me is like, I haven't done that yet, have I? Oh wait, no, they've had that name for almost a month, you know? It feels really like it's going by a lot faster all of a sudden, but that does make it exciting and fun.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Seible wa?
なんかね、早いよね. It's so fast. It's so. I feel like this last month has like passed in like a blink of an eye, kind of. Where it's like I still think about remember that one time where we were at all four of us were at that like one cafe that like it was at the evening, I think, right? And it was like the really antique, really cool like cafe and stuff. Do you remember like where we ordered like different coffees and stuff? And I don't know.
Is it the first one that I took you guys to?
The one that we waited on the bench for a long time.
That's the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
In
The
Shibuya.
one where I got cheesecake.
Yeah. And I don't know, we were talking about like music stuff, and I just like that feels like at the same time that feels like yesterday, but also feels like forever ago at the same time, you know, in the same way that like
I can feel that. I can relate to that.
すごいよね. And then like for example, like, you know, this week, right? It's happening this week. Ginchan's EP. Right? It's like so soon. And
Right.
and also, you know, at the same time, but like 1 month too, it's like it's just a flash, but also not at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think like back then when we met each other, we were like we could visualize that what we would be doing here right now, or us playing push it together. So, I mean, we
Game
had
didn't
never
even
played games
exist
before
yet.
our debut.
Yeah. Yeah, Buckshot was our maiden voyage into gaming together, actually, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
On
'Cause-
stream or off stream.
On stream or off stream, exactly.
We're just so busy.
Ah, that's crazy. すごいな.
It's nice that it went so well, right? It went well, right?
I had a great time. I think
should
I've
play
had a
it
great time
again
with all our
sometime.
collabs, honestly. It's always been.
Me too. I want to play every single game we've already played again in the future.
It would still
it's
be
like
fun.
Even today's?
I'd like to play almost every single game we played together again sometime.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of tempted even for today though, because like we were kind of close too, you know.
Yeah, it's like one more push to the end.
Yeah.
It's just a really, 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 really difficult one worthy of like 6 streams of effort.
Yeah, that would be a pretty long stream for that one. In that case, yeah.
I think we did a good job.
頑張ったね. Yeah, これからもですけど, like it's still, you know, the journey continues, but yeah, crazy. Like,
You guys are making me sleepy.
Yeah.
well, yeah, it's a, you know, it's a sleepover. That's you know, it's a slumber parties. That's you know.
Yeah, but I wasn't supposed to actually start feeling sleepy. It's weird. I shouldn't be sleepy at this hour after waking up when I woke up.
Ma. What is like what is your first impression of your
We've already talked about this.
the heartbeats?
Do you
Yeah.
want to make me cry
No.
too?
Of heartbeats.
Heartbeats. I'm not talking
Ah.
about us. Yeah,
Mm,
heartbeats. Respectively, you know.
yeah. What is your impression of us?
Wait, are you asking the heartbeats or are you asking us?
Like our impression of the heartbeats or vice versa?
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
like just like each of us, like for example, like first impression, because it's been a month and now you know, like we're all heartbeats, right? But like, you know, going to this road,
We are also heartbeats?
or
We're by the beat.
we're by the beat, but like everyone our viewers and listeners are heartbeats, right? So, but going to that journey, like what was like your first impressions and stuff? Or we don't have to.
I don't understand.
Are you asking them or are you asking us? Just
I'm
say
asking
yes.
you.
Okay.
I'm asking you guys. Jeez, you're so sleepy.
I'm sorry. I think everybody's really cool, and I appreciate that in spite of a lot of people being totally new to this, which one I'm very, very thankful for. I'm thankful for that. In spite of people being new, that they're willing to put in the effort to learn unspoken rules and to accommodate to the space that they're in. And likewise, I'm very thankful to veteran viewers, you know, people that are more experienced, being patient with new people and like being helpful in, you know, sharing these things. I'm very, very thankful that in spite of this juxtaposition of familiar and unfamiliar, that everybody can get along.
But is this your first impression, or is this just like your thanks to the heartbeat?
I don't think I understand the question.
No, it's like open-ended, you know. It's like
this is, I guess this is where I am now, because
your impression of the heartbeats.
Mm,
Then, I see.
because if it were first impression, I will say I didn't expect this many new people. So I'm very, very thankful. So I guess that could be one way that it's different now for me than it was before. I was expecting like 90+% people that are super familiar with this, you know. So it's very refreshing. It's really, really exciting as well. Likewise, I
Yeah.
also did not expect to see so many familiar people, but from like further in the past, like people that stepped away for a while and are returning. That makes me really, really happy as well.
Ne, 確かに.
I feel
That's how
kind
I
of the
feel.
same. I thought that we would have to what is it? With how much that like Nijisanji Ian has gone through the past like year or so, right? I thought that it would be hard for us to kind of, what is it? I don't want to say breakthrough, but like, you know,
He like
fit in, I suppose, right? Like I thought we would have to try like work really hard and like, you know, people would be really apprehensive, but instead everyone has been so kind and welcoming, and we've got wonderful heartbeats who support us in new or old to Nijisanji, and it's very surprising to me. I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, I think I can relate on that aspect also. Like, so many people would say, "Oh, I'm new here. You're my first VTuber. You guys are the first wave we watch." I'm glad. I'm very grateful to all our senpais and all that Nijisanji Ian has been built so far. So it's like if it's our way of contributing, getting more people to be interested not only in us but the rest of Ian, then it feels like I'm doing something not just for ourselves, you know, but for the whole of Nijisanji Ian and just Nijisanji in general, you know.
It's a lot bigger.
So
than
yeah,
us.
it's very moving to hear the you're the first one I decided to support. You're the first one I decided to watch. So thank you very much for giving not only me but By the Beat and Nijisanji Ian a chance. Very grateful.
it's like it's not really like surprising, but in some ways it feels surprising, or maybe not even feels surprising, but the amount of like love, you know, like the amount of just love and kindness, you know, and it's just kind of unreal, you know, like and not just for By the Beat, but like Nijisanji Ian, you know, Nijisanji, like, and I truly believe that like if you're not you know, if you're not in love you know, like you're missing out, you know, like you're missing out. And so I'm so thankful that there's just been so much kindness, so much support, and so much love there. And it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And I think that's been built, you know, by our senpais, you know, that's built together, like with, you know, heartbeats and everyone, and continued, you know, through everyone together as like one big team, you know, like one big, you know, Niji family, kind of. So I always kind of just like look back, because it's been a month, but it's just, you know, sometimes, for example, like after a month, right, you kind of expect like, oh, you know, like maybe, I don't know, like is it you know, is it just like an infatuation thing, like a one time, oh, like, okay, new, you know, people are like, wow, that's cool. But it's really just like there's just this consistent like kindness that's shown to everyone, you know, I think, and that's also kind of crazy. That's also kind of awesome, you know. Yeah.
That is crazy. If you're not in love, you're missing out.
That kind of got me too.
I don't mean like, you know,
he's kind of cooking
in a weird way or anything, just but like, you know, it's important, right? Like love is important in life, right? I think
I've talked about this a lot on my solo streams. I think that love is everything, and I do not like that we live in a world where love is kept quiet. So it makes me very happy to see people like things loudly. Yeah, I'm very, very thankful for the support that we've received.
Everyone has their own way of expressing love, affection, support, positiveness. But I think it's important to never be ashamed of something so positive, and yeah, make sure don't let anyone make you feel that way.
Yeah.
As long as it's positive. Right. Because love can be dangerous also.
まあまあまあ、そうだね、そうだね。
I half expected you to look at me when you said that.
Kayla? Kay-chan?
What? My love's not dangerous.
Dangerous one? I don't know about that.
It's not all about you, mister.
No, it's always about me, remember?
No,
Talk about me.
Oh, no.
Talk about me.
It starts again. Nah.
Sick love.
いやー、すごいね。
確かに。
It's like, I don't know, like, do you have, I don't know, have you ever had that like thing where you're just like looking out into the sky or something, like, and just like
hold the sun in your hand?
Huh? What does that mean?
No? Like in shonen anime where they reach out to grab the sun and then they close their fist, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, I guess like not that, like,
sorry.
I
should
like,
let you finish.
have you, like, do you, like, I mean, yeah, it's the same spirit, right? Like, but I don't know, like, this conversation just reminds me of like just like looking out into like the stars, you know, and then looking out into like the night sky, you know, and then just like just enjoying, you know, just like, you know, loving the moment. But
why would I look out to the sky when I got 3 celestial bodies right next to me? I got 3 stars right here. I got
3 out of 5. Dang.
Oh,
I scratched my head. Oh wait.
Let me get a mirror. Let me get a mirror.
That was good. I got 3 shining bright stars right here with me. How'd you do that during your debut? You were like,
wait, who did that? Was it
you did that? That was
me?
you, right?
Did I?
Yeah, when you were during your karaoke, you were like,
this, kore ne? Hi. Yeah, I did, yeah. No, but that wasn't the same as like the you know, the letter that comes after E, boy laugh, you know? Yeah, so that wasn't the intention, so I wasn't doing that.
what is this Ren Senpai slander?
No, I you know, it's very nice. It's very nice.
Why is he catching the stray?
Well, I mean, by that standard, like you're also catching the stray. I'm sorry, Ki-chan, like, but what?
Do I have an F-boy laugh?
I mean, you have a really good one, right? Like, can you try it?
Oh, like when I do it, I'm like. It's really easy. What you do is you keep it really shallow and breathy, and you stick your tongue out like. Yeah, there you go. And it helps. It doesn't influence the sound, but it really helps your immersion. If you squint your eyes a little bit and raise your eyebrows.
Oh, does that?
You're natural.
I don't think Seible's landing.
Is it not working?
I think it's landing. I think it's working on me.
It's like, hey there, I haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing today?
That's pretty good. Wait, say more. Say more.
How am I doing? I'm good.
I didn't know you had this in you. Is that Julio?
No.
It's good.
I am just imitating.
I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm gonna just like stare at Ginjan real quick, like.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, no.
Why are you so quiet?
Do we get a?
Does that have something to say?
Don't be shy. I don't bite hard.
Yeah. Do we get the Z-Pop?
My chat screen just blocked. I think it's a sign for me to stop. But yeah, no, this is just my demonstration of it. I will not repeat this.
It's okay. You've given me all I needed. Now
no.
I can keep
It
it forever.
wasn't for you.
The internet's forever.
That is true. That is true. I've been making. It's been so embarrassing. Like all the mistakes I've been doing in my Japanese tweets. It's like every time I edit,
you'll tweet the sweetest thing ever, and then it's got like the maru and the what is it? What is it called?
Maru batsu.
Batsu.
And it's like, yeah, I cannot delete. I cannot pretend it never happened. It just happened.
I pretend it never happened. I've already done it. I made a typo in my schedule and then I just immediately deleted it and reposted it. And I was like, if you saw that, no, you didn't.
It doesn't matter. They take screenshots. It's over.
Oh no.
I didn't see that. This is Photoshop, actually. It's not real. I didn't confess to that. I was just joking. I was just kidding. I didn't delete anything. Yeah, no, the internet is forever. The F in F boy stands for Frio boy, and he'll live forever.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Just like how you can't spell Seible without S, right? The S stands for Seible.
Wow.
Don't say that.
Wow.
We're
It's
getting
just
the
a
collection.
demonstration. We were playing around.
The S.
I'm just gonna be serious from now on. No more jokes.
The S stands for super, by the way.
Not by chance.
By design.
Not by chance.
By design.
Not by chance. By design.
Not by chance.
Not by chance.
Sounds like Batman.
I love that. I love when you do this. Bat man. You're so good at using that censor bar. I feel like we have to. I feel like we should do a proper sleepover activity. I don't know.
I think so too. Yeah, yeah. Like, are we gonna do the?
There's truth or dare. There's spin the bottle. There are all kinds of games they play when they do their nails and talk about boys and make profane offerings and join hands in a circle or whatever it is they do at sleepovers.
Okay.
What's your favorite sleepover game?
It's a good one. I like Truth or Dare, but I also like Never Have I Ever. But how do you feel, Gin-chan, Furi-chan?
I mean, I've never played a sleepover game because I've never been like an actual sleepover.
Never Have I Ever feels more sleepover like. I feel like Truth or Dare just happens anywhere.
Yeah, I think we should save truth or dare for the 3D sleepover.
Oh.
Because then the dares have more merit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could dare Frio to walk around like a chicken, and you'd actually see it happen.
Okay.
Mm.
Let's do Never Have I Ever then.
Mm.
Ine.
So with Never Have I Never, there's something
Never
of a
have I ever.
scale. There's something of a scale with like where the direction of the questions is headed, right? It's important to establish that now.
That is. How are we?
Are we doing streamer Never Have I Ever? Are we doing professional Never Have I Ever, or are we playing the game?
Oh,
I
no,
just lost the game.
Not the game.
I lost the game.
I also lost the game.
Mm.
Ooh. Okay. Should we all do one question each to start?
Mm. All right.
All right.
Zeal, why don't you set the tone? Why don't you ask the first one?
I was gonna ask for you to set the tone because
Ooh.
it's been so long since I last played Never Have I Ever.
Are you really going to let Kaelix set the tone?
Okay, Fredo, you can set the tone if you know how to do
what?
it.
No, I had the perfect. Okay, go ahead.
So how does this work? Can you explain this?
Okay, so Never Have I Ever. You'll say Never Have I Ever blank. So for example, you could say Never Have I Ever cheated on a math test. And then wait, what happens after that? Based on who hasn't done it, what do we do with that? Or do we just reveal it?
I see. Never have I ever microwaved coffee, for example.
Okay, how do we respond to this, Seible? Do you know? I don't remember this part.
And I think you're supposed to drink.
Oh, can I
If
just
you
drink
have-
water?
So I guess
But
we're
we need
just,
to find a way for the listeners to have an idea.
I think we'll just have
Mm.
to say I'll drink to
Okay,
it, or I'll.
I have an
I'll say it.
idea.
Yeah.
I have an idea. How
Okay.
about when we're reading them out, we all close our eyes
And
and
then,
then we open them?
if you've done it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Let's
and then the people that
go.
have done it know,
And
but
then
the
after
rest
a
don't know.
And then after a countdown, we open our eyes.
Oh.
But then how are we going to know who is guilty though?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
In that case, maybe there's something so exciting about being the person that's done it and knowing who else has done it. But also for the other people to know, maybe it could be the opposite. Maybe we could have our eyes open and then close them if we've done it. Or I don't know. I like the one you described though. Maybe we could just reveal it to each other after.
Wait, what if we do Never Have I Ever, and the person that becomes like a werewolf?
A werewolf.
Oh.
Yeah, no, okay, no, here we are. So it's like Mafia, right? And then we try and guess who has.
Ah, that's an interesting variation.
And the audience knows who's done it, who all has done it. But we don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I
So-
like the way you think.
But we need the heartbeats help, right? Because for example, sometimes if we ask a question and everyone closes their eyes, that means that no one is like quote unquote like guilty, right? So we'll
Wouldn't
have
it be
to,
the opposite? Like we ask the question, we open our eyes. That way the people that are guilty know, but the innocent people don't know.
Oh, okay.
This is
But
tough.
if there's no one guilty though, then no one will know. You know what I mean? So like the
Yeah, so then we'd be carrying on. Well, we could just falsely accuse each other and then reveal it after a bit.
Yeah.
so
The
we could,
heartbeats are witnesses.
so heartbeats could say like, oh, there's someone or there's no one.
Mm. Usually
Yeah.
at sleepovers, I think these questions get kind of spicy.
Okay,
But
okay.
That's up to the speaker.
Okay. Should we? So to make sure the last rule, like, do we? So someone asks. Okay, questioner asks the question, and then do we close eyes or do we? Oh, okay. So do we say like 3, 2, 1, and then whoever is like innocent basically closes their eyes, and whoever's not opens their eyes
Mm.
or keeps their eyes open?
Okay, so repeat that for me one more time just to make sure I understand. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so basically, right? So the questioner will ask the question, and then they'll count down 3, 2, 1, and then on the 1, everyone who hasn't done that, right, will close their eyes.
Ah, so rather than just keeping the eyes closed the whole time and opening them, you just close them
Okay.
if you haven't done it.
And then the
If
questioner
you
can-
haven't.
If you
Yeah.
have not done it, you close your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, if you have, your eyes are open. So
Wait. Kaelix, they want you to take off your glasses, though.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I
oh
think
yeah.
the darkness hurts your eyes, right? You need
Yeah,
to
I'm
put
really,
glasses on.
I'm really, because we got this little light in front of us, and if I don't have it on, I'm gonna get really overwhelmed.
Yeah. Okay. How does that sound?
That's good with me.
Yep.
So if we have not done it, we close our eyes
Yeah.
Okay.
and keep them closed for a bit.
Okay. So like this will be a very easy one, right?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'll just do an example one, okay? So
Okay. Test run.
test run. The
Just make
question.
sure we understand.
The question is, never have I ever fallen asleep in public. A pretty simple question, right? Pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay.
How do we know when to open our eyes, though?
Oh, and then maybe the questioner will say, and open.
And open. Okay.
So, let's do it again. Okay. So, the question is, never have I ever fallen asleep in public. And then, ready? 3, 2, 1. And open.
I
Okay.
might be confused. So we close our eyes if we have
If
done
we
it?
did not do it.
If you have not done it.
Oh wait, I did it. Oops.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, wait.
So wait, okay. let's
Yeah.
ask a question we know the answer to. All right.
All right.
Who
all right.
here has fallen asleep in public, from left to right? Yay or nay?
yay.
Hey, I did it backwards. Sorry, I should have kept my eyes open.
Okay. So if you have not done it, if the answer is true, never have I ever, I have never done this, then you close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we try with another question?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So,
We're
Question-
too sleepy.
Okay. I have one that we can use as a test run.
okay.
All right. Never have I ever taken someone else's order at a restaurant or a drink shop.
Mm.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. All right. And then 3, 2, 1. Open. There you go.
Wait.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. And I guess after now, it's like we have to guess. No?
Yeah. So now,
Yeah.
now, is there? Okay. So heartbeats. Is there someone? Is there someone?
Yeah, has somebody
it-
done it?
Did someone open their eyes? Okay, they say yes.
Yes. Okay. Someone
so
opened their eyes.
eyes.
we can snoop on somebody. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel, just my initial impression, Frio, I feel like you are almost hyper vigilant in those situations, so I don't know that you would do that, even by mistake. So you're not on the table for me personally.
Okay.
Zeal, you're a mixed bag. I think you're mindful, but I think if you were really rushed, I could see you doing that. I could see you taking something by mistake and then having it haunt you for the rest of your life, and then coming back to haunt you today.
That's true.
Same with Seible. I could see you like making a mistake one time when you're like, I don't know, like 12, and then remembering it forever. But I don't think anybody would do it on purpose.
Like those kids that like take something from the store and realize they stole. They're
Wait,
back home.
wait. You mean like take order as in like someone ordered something and then you took the food, like that's not yours?
Yeah, by
And, like-
accident.
Instead of your order.
Oh. Okay, hold up. Sorry.
We are doomed. We cannot play this game.
No, we're so close. I feel like we established it, but like I thought it was like taking your order. Can I take your order? And then like you like listen to the person's order, like, and then you take your order.
Oh, like
And so
never
I was
have
like-
I ever worked customer service.
Yeah. So I was like,
Basically.
I've worked customers, like, so like, oh, okay. My bad. Wait, so I can say that no one was no one. That's a no one. So we're all safe.
Oh, were you the only one in that case?
I was the only one that had my
I
eyes open.
see.
Yes.
I see.
But this was like a great example, like run, because
Yeah.
now
I think the next one should be good, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, heartbeats. You can't say the name. Don't say names, okay? Don't say any names.
Do
Like,
not
no
name
spoilers.
We
Yeah,
can
I think they
see.
did great. All I saw was no spoilers, don't spoil. So I think they did great.
Maybe if someone does keep their eyes open, they can like do. Can you hear that?
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that way we
Oh,
know.
we can press
we
in
don't
a-
know who we can do like I don't know if heartbeats will hear that, but like do like a soundboard sound. So we know,
Oh.
okay, someone has their eyes open. We don't know who.
Wait, they hear it. I think they hear it.
And on our end, we signal that somebody has opened their eyes, and
Yeah,
nobody.
they
can see
do
who's
hear
done
it.
Okay.
But that way
Okay,
we
okay,
can
okay,
just
okay,
rely on like
The
that way if
sound.
we
How
don't
many
hear,
quacks?
And it also gives us the number if everybody does it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's exciting. I like that. That's smart. You're clever.
Okay.
Okay.
you're so smart.
Oh, you're
Okay.
you're so good.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
we
give
got
you your
this.
flowers. All right, we got the game.
By the beat, never have I ever. 開始します。
Okay.
I use the soundboard so often.
Okay. So who wants to go first?
Mm.
Mm.
I wonder. It's a
I
big
could-
responsibility.
I can set an easy one,
All right, go
All
ahead.
right.
but this might be
Easy.
yeah
you said.
yeah easy.
Easy, right? Yeah.
Actually, okay. I'm gonna say.
It's probably safe. Probably safe to make sure.
Disclaimer.
No.
Anything that is brought up by these guys has been approved. I am mentally prepared. 頑張ります。
Okay, are you ready?
Mm.
The question is, never have I ever cried or flirted my way out of a ticket. Wait,
All
Is
right.
this a good question when three of us don't drive?
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, there's only one person who can answer this. But go ahead.
I'm sorry, never
So,
mind.
okay, let's go ahead and cut to the chase.
No.
When did you cry or flirt to get out of your ticket?
No, it was a mistake. No, I mean, not. I didn't cry or flirt to get. I never got a ticket, but I just. It was a mistake. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Uh-huh.
Were you crying and flirting, or just one of the both?
No.
Or both
no,
had
it was a
separate
mistake.
situations?
It was a mistake.
Officer, you look really pretty tonight.
You're very handsome. Please don't do this to me.
You don't know
That
what
is
this means.
crazy.
I got someone who goes to pay. Honestly, I think that would work on me. There's something
You think I'm
about that.
pretty?
You really mean that? You think I
Wait.
look nice tonight?
Okay, wait. Read it.
Okay,
Okay.
it's all you.
Never have I ever set something on fire while cooking. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. And open. So there's someone. Someone out here has set something on fire.
There's
heard
two
two.
of them, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I heard
there's
two
two.
I heard
quacks.
two quacks.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be okay.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I think for sure, Kaelix. Because I think Kaelix has the most cooking experience out of us, or the one that's actively cooking the most. So there has to be a point where he burns something.
Yeah, I can say.
All right, listen here. My initial impression was you, Frio, because you've said on stream that you can't cook.
Oh.
So I feel like if anybody here would burn the food, it'd be the guy who cannot do it, right?
I cannot burn it if I don't cook, right?
Oh.
You make a good point.
Ooh. I think it's like low key Ginjan with a microwave.
With a microwave? Can you burn things in a microwave?
Absolutely. What do you mean?
Cause like
How long are you cooking things for?
Cause I feel like it's like you put it in and then you like forget that it's in.
Or some people will put like 30 seconds, but actually put like 3 minutes, stuff like that.
Mm.
No. Oh no. My other guess was
wonder.
Kei-chan. Like,
Do you have no faith in me? I'm a decent cook. I
Yeah.
can cook some things.
yeah.
The thing is, it's never have I ever, so it could be in the past. Maybe the current Kaelix Debonair.
Oh, he's guilty. He laughed.
Yeah,
he laughed a laugh.
I'm laughing because I'm happy.
Yeah. He laughed a laugh.
My
like-
final,
Mhm.
I think my finals are gonna be Kaelix and Zeal.
Oh, okay.
Seible, how much would you say that you cook?
Occasionally. I used to cook
Occasionally? What
decent
kinda-
amount, but
What kind of stuff do you cook?
pasta.
Pasta is actually pretty easy to burn if you're not careful. Especially if you're doing a baked pasta.
Oh, true. With an
Mm.
oven, I never had an oven, so
You've
Yeah.
never had an oven?
well, yeah, when I was like cooking.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
How about now? How about now? Do
Um,
you ever cook with an oven now?
I don't cook with an oven now.
Very convenient. Okay.
Yes. I try not to. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Do you guys believe that?
We need Zeal to give his argument.
Oh yeah, defend yourself.
I didn't know that you could burn stuff in the microwave.
Wait, is
So-
that an,
wait, does that mean that-
admission? Like,
Does that mean it happened by accident?
No, that means that it's never happened to me. yet.
Oh.
Maybe it will.
Oh,
ooh.
Ah.
how do we go
Okay.
about revealing the people that have done it?
Should we like look at the quack now and then see who quacks and we'll
Wait,
say
can
it?
we see the,
We could-
the story of Quacks? Is there?
No,
history?
there's no history
Oh,
of
there's
cracks. We
no-
could do
okay.
the opposite, and the people who originally had their eyes open could close them at this part and be like marking it as. the
Ah,
end.
okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it was you that asked it, so yeah, go ahead.
That's a good idea.
자, in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm curious. What do you guys burn?
Yeah, what happened?
I have burned so many things. There are so many foods that I avoid because I burn them every time. And it's been especially bad recently because we had a relative. She got a new stove. And so we got her stove that she originally had because it was nicer than ours. And it cooks faster and more efficiently than the one that we had before. So like 9 out of the last 10 things I've cooked have gotten burnt. It's been so bad. I am very forgetful, and that's why I only really do well when it comes to cooking breakfast food. Because if it's a frying pan, you're standing over it the entire time. If it goes in the oven, I'm gonna forget it's there. Even with a timer, it's like the timer will go off. I'll be like, oh, I gotta get that out of the oven. And then on the way to the kitchen, it's like I'm on a new misadventure that's taken me away. And then when I finally remember, it's just like charcoal in the stove, or in the oven, on the stove, etc. I'm terrible. I always forget. I cannot do anything baked or things like that, but I love that stuff the most. Yeah, I burn everything. I think the last time I burned something was literally this week. I've burned so many things. I was lying through my teeth.
This is crazy. See, I get Kei-chan. Like, I could see it, like, pretty vividly, but I'm curious, like, about Gin-chan. Like, how, like, what happened? Like, what?
Yeah, what caused that?
Similar in vein, if it's in like the oven, sometimes I used to forget, right? Now I set timers, but sometimes you are like a teenager and you want to make some frozen, like bake some French fries in the oven, and then you're also tired, so you go and take a nap.
And you wake up to the fire alarm.
Yeah. And also, I was really blatantly lying. I do know that you can burn things in the microwave because I've had popcorn catch on fire.
Oh, that's true. I've done that before. It takes
Yeah.
a while to master the like how long between pops is it time to pull it out.
Oh, okay. Wow, Fuji-chan, wow, nice.
We clocked them.
Yeah,
Yeah, you clocked me.
we got him. We got him.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Someone else should ask, I think. Does anyone have a question? I think Kaelix has like 5.
I've got a billion. I'm trying to decide how nice I should be since you've agreed to everything. Okay, I'll be gentle. It's a little spicy, but it's still gentle, and you could be very calculated in your answer.
Oh, okay.
Never have I ever been in love.
Oh.
I'll leave it at that. I won't elaborate any further. Just you can answer it however you'd like. Never have I ever been in love. Are you ready? All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. And open. So I heard 3 cracks.
3.
So one of us knows the answer for sure.
I think we all know the answer now, right?
We actually all know
Everybody in the room knows the answer.
I think
So
everybody in the room
there's
knows the answer. I don't think that's.
So let's just cut to the chase. Frio, why have you never known love before?
Yeah, no, I think this is kind of a hard answer to, but I think I'm closing my eyes because I am not sure.
Oh.
I think there has been a time in my younger days where I have felt infatuated or some sort of romantic attraction before. However, I don't know if I could describe it as love or just liking attention. So I think looking back, I do think it was a nice experience that I learned a lot from, but I don't know if I can call it love. I take the word love very seriously, so I don't know if you guys notice. I don't say I love you very often.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a deep word that I don't think I can easily say. Oh, I have. But as for romantic feelings, in the past I have.
I see.
Wow.
Thank you very much for being open.
Yeah.
I appreciate your views on love, by the way. Please never worry about that. Not that I think you do worry about it, but I think it just
I
makes
am
it...
pretty confident now compared to like before. Maybe before it's like you compare to yourself to like how others feel or how others react to certain things. It's like, am I damaged? Is something wrong? But no, I think right now it's just not something I focus on either. So whatever happens, happens, right?
Good answer. Thank you for being open.
Thank you.
Well,
that means everyone else has been.
We've been in love.
You guys are so romantic.
Okay.
I will say it's been because I can be open about this at least. It's been a while for me, but the last one was that kind of super devastating one where it's like, oh, it'll never happen again. And I don't know, maybe someday, but yeah, no, I think I'm in a similar position of like, you know, if it happens, then it happens is where I'm at with that stuff. Yeah. I'm not.
It's
I'm
way
not
less stressful to
wounded
think about it this way. No, it's like
yeah. I'm not wounded or anything. I'm not haunted. I just is no longer like a priority for me these days. Yeah, this is girl talk. As foretold, as prophesied.
Let's go.
The listeners are like, yeah, the girl talk.
Now it's a sleepover.
Yeah. キーちゃんは、じゃあ銀ちゃんは
Um,
And again, to be
go to
fair,
the
you can say as
bathroom.
much or as little as you want. Oh,
The
alright,
bathroom.
I will be right back.
all right, go pee.
Okay, Mikey-chan.
How about you, Seible?
Let me know when you're back, Kin-chan. Okay. Yeah, no, I think love. I don't know, just like a weird take, but like I think, you know how like some people will say like, oh, you have to find love, or like, you know, I'm just trying to find love and stuff like that. But then I think like love is something you practice. Like you practice love. You know, you do the love. You know, so it's not something that kind of just like pops out of nowhere. Like you know, in my opinion. So
my interpretation. Oh, sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. I'm used to it.
No. Don't be used to it. Don't be used to it. Let me fix myself.
It's okay.
Let me not be rude. Let me not be rude. I'm so sorry.
I thought
I'm
we
so
had
sorry.
like a deep moment here, and then
I'm
and then,
sorry.
no.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'll let you finish every time. I'm sorry.
Sorry, very sorry.
I just get so
Continue.
excited.
No. It's a Discord delay also.
No, but,
that's a big part of it.
Go ahead.
Your
Yeah,
interpretation
sure?
of it.
Yeah.
You're not going to forget.
No. It's okay. Yeah.
Because I was going to say my interpretation, because the question is, have you ever been in love? But like, have you ever loved is different. Like, because there's non-romantic love, right? Like, I love my family, I love my friends.
Yeah.
I was seeing it as a purely romantic aspect. But yeah, no, of course. It goes way deeper than that, right?
Yeah. It's like, I think the question is also like how you interpret it too. So it's like, however you want to interpret it, however you want to answer it. But so it's like, yeah, like I have you ever been in love? I always want to practice love, like, constantly. You know, like as a state of being. You know, as a state of like mind, I guess, like as a state of being, like you, cause yeah. But then like the thing is like it becomes like, well then, you know, where is like the more traditional like romantic love in your life? Where does that go? You know, if you're always in love with everything, then where does like the romantic love go? So I haven't found an answer to that one, but I try to practice love throughout life.
I feel kind of similarly when it comes to this stuff. I've never believed that you fall in love. I think you fall into infatuation. I think love is created. I think you make love, or you create love.
No, I get what you're saying though.
I think you invent it. I think you create it. Oh my god, that wasn't on purpose, I swear. Oh, I'm so mad. This is happening so often for me. You know, I think it's like sincerely. God, I can't even take it serious anymore. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Peg, like...
I'm sick. I can't have anything. Can't say anything. Oh my goodness. I genuinely, like, sincerely, I think it's something you create. I think it's I think it requires effort. I think you can create it with anybody. I'm very curious to see if the time comes for me in the distant future, because I was very, very young the last time. So I wonder.
Yeah, いいね. I want to hear.
What a question! What a question!
I was expecting it to be a lot faster. I don't know. I thought that was the tamest of the ones in my mind when I'm thinking of Never Have I Ever.
Oh.
It's probably one of the hardest ones to answer, I think, for me.
Honestly though, aside, because spicy stuff can be fun, but I'm much more into the deep philosophical stuff. That's what I really love to hear about and to talk about.
Yeah.
I want to learn what you think the universe looks like. like I want to know how you think time works, or what's waiting for us in the super billion years distant future. You know, that's what I want to hear about.
Yeah.
Mm. I miss Zeal. I hope he's okay in there.
No. Where's Kin-chan? I need to know. I need to know his answer. Man. It does feel like sleepover.
It really does. It's like he's conked
You
out.
really made it into like the whole sleepover vibe.
Yeah, I hope he didn't pass out on the toilet. Passing out on the porcelain throne.
We haven't even.
Hang in there, Zeal.
Whoa.
Oh,
Ah, there he is.
He's back.
Yeah, come back in. Come back in here.
Hey.
Yay!
Yay.
So, I'm trusting that you actually had to go to the bathroom. Do you want to talk about the question or no? Because you're also free not to answer.
Oh no, I was avoiding the question
Oh,
okay,
okay,
that's
okay.
and going to the bathroom. I was multitasking.
Oh, okay.
That's totally cool. That's totally cool. All right. In that case, anybody else can ask now.
It's another question then?
Yeah, another question.
Okay. All right.
You got one?
Okay.
Okay.
Never have I ever lied to a fellow member of By the Beat.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just trying to think. I'm trying, like, even the smallest little white lie. I'm trying to think.
Yeah?
I am. Yeah, just a moment. Just a moment. I have to think about. Yeah. Oh.
We're about to get by the beef. It was not the game that was gonna break us up. It was it was never have I ever.
It was never have I ever.
I have my answer whenever you're ready.
Okay.
All right. Everyone good? All right.
Yeah.
Then, on 3, 2, 1. All right. Open your eyes on 3, 2.
I heard
1.
3 quacks. Why do you lie? Why? What'd you
Wait.
lie about?
That's a lie.
I heard 3. That means you all lied to me. When
feel
did
like
you
everyone
lie?
lies.
No, wait. I don't know. Maybe you. Did you lie?
You had your eyes open. You saw. When did you lie?
Wait, but what if it's you, Kei-chan?
But no, it's not me. I didn't lie. Or at least I don't think I have. I thought really hard too. When did you lie? What do you lie? What do you lie about? You were like Papa.
Papa. What's Papa?
Yeah, you are like
About
Papa.
The microwave popcorn.
Wait,
What?
have you never?
What about
have
the
you-
popcorn?
Have you never
I
done
said
that?
that I didn't know you could burn things in the microwave. That was a lie.
Oh wait, does that count for games? In that case, I'm a liar now. My eyes
Oh,
should have been
okay.
open.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
think about-
Lie.
I was thinking like off stream, like out of games, because I think with games that force you to lie, that's different, right?
No one's lying. You can choose not to
Lie's
lie
a
in those
lie.
instances.
Oh, then I guess I'm guilty.
We're all guilty.
Yeah.
Eyes open. We're all liars. We're all sinners in here.
Oh
think-
no.
That's why we were
My
done.
lie is the times I've said when we're having technical difficulties or stuff like that, and I say it's okay because I'm here. Sometimes
Ah.
I don't know if it's going to be okay,
Oh,
but I think
Hmm.
saying that it's okay helps other people calm down. So I just do my best to like solve the situation.
I will say it's really made it okay for me whenever you've done this, because I'm, especially for before Uno. Oh my god, that was the worst for me. I was genuinely about to crash out. Like I was on the verge of tears over setting that game up.
Especially in the Uno things. Like we were having, I didn't know what the issue was, but I was just looking things up. I was like, it's okay, I'll get it done. I didn't know if I was gonna get it done.
Where? That's the sweetest lie you could tell.
But we got it done.
I genuinely don't think, outside of the context of like games, that I've lied. I can't think of anything. Is there anything you suspect of me, maybe?
Of you lying?
Yeah. But did I ever
don't know,
say something and you're like,
maybe-
I don't believe this guy?
Maybe sometimes where you said you're okay, but maybe you're really not okay, or you're holding yourself back.
Does that count as a lie? I guess if yours does. I don't know. Sometimes it's more like I have to convince myself more than anybody when things are really stressful. I don't know. I think optimism is everything, and it makes things okay.
I respect that about you.
I guess that does count.
Next is Mr. Jacob. You have anything to say?
What lies have you been spitting out?
Who's Jacob?
You're Jacob.
I'm Jacob?
Seible,
Seible,
Jacob,
Jacob,
Nijisanji. Or no, Seible, Jacob, Seible. You're not
That's
Nijisanji.
crazy. I don't even look like a Jacob too, like when you think about it.
That's a lie.
What?
He's
you
lying
look like
right
a
now.
Do
That's
I
crazy.
look at
You
me?
named
Look at
yourself
me.
that.
Look at me. Look at me.
I could see it. You look like a Jacob.
Yeah. I think it's like I think like from like when we first hung out, like not first hung out, or like when we first hang out, or like in the days that like we first knew each other. I think like it's okay is like my white lie, you know. It's like it but the thing is like it's it's I suspect though it's like at like all of ours to some degree, you know, where it's like it's like because you want everything to go so smooth, and so
It's out of consideration, you know.
yeah, and so if it's just if it's just you, then you can just be like, I'm okay, and then the conversation goes to somewhere else, so then nothing, like the almost like the air is preserved, you know, like the, you know,
It doesn't become a topic change so that we can support this person who clearly needs help.
right, so like but I also don't think it's just a me thing, you know, where it's like
Yeah.
I'm okay, you know. I feel like it's like a universal lie that probably everyone at some point in time has said.
That's just the rules of politeness.
Yeah. So but the thing is like once you know, once you know, you know, like then it's easier to just be like, hey, yeah, I'm not okay, like I'm not doing good.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. Are you familiar?
Yeah. No, but it's exactly that. But like now it's different, you know. So like, because the question is like, have you ever? And it's like, yeah, sure. You know, it's.
What if we amended it? Like, because I noticed, like maybe if we made it more specific, but also maybe I don't want to know.
I think as
Like-
long as knowing is out of consideration, that's fine.
Because we can all
Yeah,
like not answer it too. Like not answering is totally fine too. So.
Yeah. I
Man.
see. I hope you never feel like you have to lie about that kind of stuff. No.
Oh yeah, of course. Like that's the difference, you know. Like now we all kind of like really like know each other, you know. So
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Well, I guess we're all liars.
sweet lies.
This lie is love, and this lie,
Lie
is a gift to
is
the world.
human nature.
Not for me. I hate lies, but I guess in that context, I do lie. I'm really bad at lies. I can never pull off a good lie.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have a question you want to proceed with, Zeal?
Me.
Yeah, little you. Oh geez, that's you.
I think what direction to go in. I might have one.
You could ask about anything.
I could.
You have the power.
Might need some time. My brain's gears are turning slowly today.
I get it. I get it. The whole atmosphere is just so sleepy, so cozy. It's like there's a.
I thought it
even
was
now,
just gonna be me, but did I bring everyone down with my sleepiness? What's?
It's infectious. I feel like I have like and I don't mean this like nasty or in a bad way, but this is just the best way I can think to articulate how I feel right now. I feel like I have a thin and warm layer of slime around my body. Does that make sense?
Is
That's
that
a
my
very
fault?
you thing.
That is
Like I don't physically like I'm not sweaty or anything like that. I
You
do not
didn't
physically.
say blanket. You said
Like
slime.
You know,
Slime.
exactly.
You
I
could've
feel
said
like
slime.
my
I
slime.
feel like I am coated by something warm that is making everything fuzzy and a little hard to hear. You know what I mean? You know,
Slime,
like,
he
you know,
said.
like okay, here's another one. Like I feel kind of like I'm laying in a bathtub of warm water, but it's not all the way up, and my ears are under the water, but my face is just above.
Okay. Never have I ever played with slime. All right. Ready? Okay. I'm gonna.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Open.
Well,
Why were you talking about it?
That's
Maybe that's why you're
crazy.
talking about it.
That's
Maybe that's why. Because you
crazy.
don't understand what slime is like.
well, I've seen videos of people playing with slime, but I'm not talking about that kind of slime. I'm not talking about like the aesthetic, satisfying video slime specifically. I'm thinking more just like think like mucus, just like the slime in concept, right?
That does not. That makes it worse.
I don't want to think about mucus.
Is that bad? Everybody makes
People
mucus.
could be eating,
Yeah, but
And
like,
they make mucus too. They have mucus in their throats as they eat.
and they don't want to think about
can you
it.
imagine poor little Heartbeat having a spoon of cereal in their mouth right now and just being like, ha, mucus.
Yeah, that cereal's gonna pass through a thin layer of mucus on the inside of your throat.
No.
Does that not make any sense at all? What I'm saying? Like my it feels like my senses are dulled and I don't know.
See,
Like it's like a membrane. I feel like I have a membrane around me.
I get it, but that's the feeling like right before fainting.
Well,
Are you okay?
Well,
I'm fine. I
Okay.
wouldn't say that's how that feels because I've been there a ton of times in the past, especially when I was younger. I feel like when you're about to faint, it's more like you get like a dark circle around your vision and you feel really,
What?
really cold.
Oh, that's not how I faint.
When I faint, it's like my limbs go really, really cold and I start to see like dark. Everything gets dark.
It's like when I
Oh.
faint, like it's the same that you're describing, where you just like you start becoming distant, and then everything slowly becomes like white, and then you just click, and then
For me, that's what it feels like
That's
to
me,
fall
yeah.
asleep.
dang, wow, that's different. That's crazy.
I don't know. Maybe it's just
Huh.
my nature because I used to faint a lot when I was younger, but I don't have the same problem now. So maybe it was related to the problem that caused it before.
Wow.
Maybe it's my own little special flavor of fainting.
That's pretty. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's never. Hold on
Too
there.
much.
No, I mean like the mucus though is like a little.
What? I genuinely think that makes sense. I feel like that.
No, the problem isn't that it makes sense. It's that it's
You don't want to hear
the
it.
way.
Does it
Yeah.
have to be? Does it have to be gross? I feel like it'd be nice. Like it
So,
feels nice. It's a nice feeling.
Next question. Like, should we go next question?
Oh
Like-
my god.
The
you hate
next
me.
question.
All right.
Please never change.
Never change.
okay.
We
Who asked the first one? Was that?
It was Seible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that means it's your turn.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
I have a good one.
All right.
Now, without saying any kind of like thing or specifically or why or what, okay,
Mm.
not being too specific. Never have I ever oh, that's so bad. That's so bad.
Don't be
Okay.
shy.
No, we'll go with the table. We'll go with the table and see where heartbeats are.
No, no, I'm curious. I need you to whisper it to me just so I can know what would have been.
No.
You don't have to-
No.
You're
don't have to go
playing
with
with
it.
Kaelix by
You don't-
by saying these kind of things.
No.
Just pick
You-
what you have picked
you don't
without
have to-
saying it,
I
because then
picked
you're,
it.
You
you're
don't
gonna
have to
trigger
go through
I
with
picked
it.
it.
He's
You don't
gonna
have to go
shout
through with it.
Chihuahua.
We shall
You don't-
we shall
don't
not
have to
take
go-
the heartbeats, okay?
Okay, and they don't have to hear it. You don't have to go through that. I just need to know what it is. Can you like send it to me? I just need to know what was on your mind. And I'll vow not to go through with it myself either. I just need to know what was so bad that you couldn't go through with it.
Fine. Wait, what?
Let me see.
Did it send?
Oh wow! Yeah, no. Let's keep that one in the drafts.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
No, that one
Anyways.
can stay in the drafts. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Ready?
disengage the hound.
Never have I ever left a negative review on something. But you can't describe the thing. You can't,
Hmm.
like select it. You can't say the thing. But like if there is a story behind it, it's pretty cool. I think it would be a pretty fun question. Okay, so
That's a good one.
in 3, 2, 1. That's wild. That's wild. Okay. No way.
Yeah.
What happened?
All right. Here's the thing. My trouble is that this is a habit for me. So I cannot give you a singular story.
Okay.
If I went over it, I'd have to go over like minimum 15 things. Because I believe if you purchase something online, it is your duty to report to the public how you felt about that item so that if someone else is thinking about buying it, they don't make the same mistake you did if it was bad. So anytime
Oh.
I order something and it arrives poorly, like if it doesn't work the way I think it should, I will always hit it with the like maximum 3-star review because I'm nice. I'm not gonna hit them with a 1-star unless it's terrible. And then I'll write a whole paragraph or 3 even about everything that could be improved about the product so that future buyers know. I'm a very active reviewer of everything ever.
But that is ironically the review that everyone relies on too. So that
Yes, it's important. I think it's important. And likewise, I feel so saved when I'm thinking about getting something and I find a few helpful paragraph-long reviews like, I was really looking forward to this feature, but don't get it if you're looking for this. It's only actually good for this thing, you know? I will write multiple paragraphs of everything that I did not like about it if it's bad.
No.
And likewise, I on the flip side, I try to say nice things too. If it comes in, it works perfectly as long as I have time. I think it's important. It's your civic duty as a purchaser of a thing.
It really takes just one bad review to like make someone hesitate whether they're gonna buy something or not.
Yeah,
In my
double it and give it
case,
to the next guy.
It's just one scenario
Uh-huh.
where I did.
Mhm.
I bought a tech product and it wasn't working. So
Oh.
but there was a thing that said post a review and we'll give you a $10 coupon. So I posted a review, an honest one. And after they saw that I posted a 1-star review, they offered me a replacement for the product.
Oh.
And I mean, yeah, I got $10 and a replacement. So
Whoa,
Nice.
let's go.
It pays.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
See, honesty pays.
Gin-chan, wait. ね、Ginjan?
I actually don't often do reviews for products or stuff that I buy online. So even if it gets to me and it's like wrong, like I think I've told the story about how my, graphics card got delivered wrong and all that kind of stuff. I didn't leave a review, but I did request a refund, right? But the one time I felt strong enough to leave a bad review, and I probably shouldn't say too many details.
Yeah, without specifics.
Was when I wasted too many hours in a game that I did not think other people should waste their time in.
Can you whisper the game to me right now?
Quite like a very, very,
Yeah, okay.
I'm very curious
There it
now.
is.
I left a really,
I
really
know
long
that one!
I left a really scathing review. Like, don't play this.
So
it's not worth it.
That is so you. It's insane. Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Sorry, unfortunately, I enjoy being with these fellow wave mates and being a Nijisanji liver too much. I will refrain from stating the name.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We're trying to keep this going forever.
Absolutely.
Honestly, though, that's the most reliable review ever of anything, because Steam, for example, will log the number of hours you've played in the game. So there is nothing more trustworthy than someone that's clocked in like 600 plus hours and gave it a 1-star review.
Yup. That's
like
exactly
they've seen
it.
everything this game has to offer, and they came out on the other side hating it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's also like, which game hooks you long enough to play 600 hours? I
That's
don't think
pretty
even games I
impressive,
like do
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That was actually going to be my never have I ever. I was like, but then I was like, I don't know if that would fit. Like, have you ever played through a game to the end and still hated it? Because I have. I'm that type. I'm like, maybe it gets good at the end,
More than that, I hate to leave anything, video game or otherwise, unfinished. It's like once I've invested more than 10 minutes, I need to see it through to the very end. And even that's not always enough for me. Sometimes I also need to read about the game and find out more things. Yeah, I can't pick up and put down a show very easily, and I get very frustrated when life makes me forget to finish something. For example, if I start a show or an anime and then I move homes and forget that I was watching it, that haunts me forever. I'm haunted today by the anime that I started and did not finish.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I need to finish it. I need to know everything.
The TV series and the anime that you start a little bit and never finish, weirdly those stick with me longer. I feel like I need to finish them to have have it wrapped up in a nice little bow and then move on.
Yeah, same. So Seible, you've never left a negative review on anything?
I don't recall. I've never been so cause for me it's just so much easier to just like just cry silently.
Yeah.
About it. Cause
honestly, that tracks. I remember I think it was not long before we debuted. I won't say what it was that you got, but you had something that you needed for debut. And you were really, really, really struggling. Had to take it apart and put it back together again to get it to work. And the entire time, it's you still were not really like it didn't seem like it was on the table for you to leave a bad review, even as poorly as this product was delivered, and as much as it was not your fault. And you were doing hard about it too. You were like, oh, I hate this. I hate this. The whole time, and it was for like 2 hours too. It was like 2 hours of you struggling to put this together, and I was like, this guy's got to leave a 1-star review at the end of this. But you still didn't do it.
I did it. That's true. That's crazy.
This person caused you so much grief, literal hours of concentrated misery, and you still did not leave them a 1-star review. I think you're just too nice.
That's crazy. I think I left a 5-star review too, because you had
You left a 5-star review.
It's so bad. I'm a liar. Oh no. I'm a liar.
Oh my goodness.
No. All
right, here. Well, I'll reframe it in your mind, since I think it might just be that it feels really mean to leave a 1-star review to the vendor, right? But listen here, leaving a dishonest review of any kind is mean to future buyers.
It is. Right? It is.
And that's more people.
Oh no.
So it's like the train track, right? Do you show kindness to the vendor, the one, or do you pull the switch and show kindness to the infinite number of other people in the future?
Oh no, the train track dilemma. Yeah, that's crazy.
The trolley.
The trolley, yeah. やばいね。
It's okay. I'll coach you in,
But-
in leaving a good review.
But in the end, the thing worked. Like I made it work. Like,
Yeah, but you made it work. It arrived
Yeah.
damaged.
but it was like it was really like clean-ish and like newish. So it's like you know. So I guess like you know when everything kind of like balances out because I tried and then it worked. So then therefore kind of yeah you know.
No.
Maybe okay. I mean, all right. Anyways, yeah. So that's the reviews. Does anyone have like a good question?
I think
Should we-
Theo is next then, right?
Ah, okay.
I can do at least one more lap around.
This
Mm.
is it's kind of hard to come up with something.
It really is. I'm looking through
Yeah.
lists of them and none of them are wowing me. I already know most of these things, or else the rest are too much.
You're looking at lists?
Yes, I'm looking at lists. I'm struggling to think of things on my own that I don't already know. Because if I ever, you know this about me, if I have a question about you, I just ask you. Usually at a really
That
bad
is-
time
That
too.
is true.
There's nothing I need to know anymore. It's not right now.
You know, should we?
Should we?
Yeah, I feel like I know someone who might have some good
We
questions.
could open like a Q&A box perhaps.
Yeah.
We should have been doing that from the start.
Yeah.
How about let's involve.
No, better late than
Them.
never. Okay, so
Yeah.
what?
I would write, never have I ever, ...
Oh man, you're giving them power.
Oh no.
Well, we're the ones that choose.
We'll
in the end,
choose
right?
it,
Choose
we'll choose it, yeah.
responsibly.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
trust your
now
judgment.
Mm.
the question is up, and let me do this real quick. ちょっと待ってね。
Did you just ask something related to us being handsome again?
Oh no, he probably did.
I hear the laugh and it tells me everything.
Oh no. Oh.
Mm.
Anyway, it's
If
You can open a new tab and then pop it out.
Yeah, see the 3 dots?
Oh.
Oh no, that's something else.
Yeah, not that one.
If you see the 3 dots,
Hi. Right here.
the other 3 dots,
Mm-mm.
yeah, pop out right there.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
And now if you put it on a monitor that we can see, we
No.
can-
Hi. ちょっと待って。
Okay. You take your time. You're doing great.
Ooh.
Technical difficulties.
Hi.
Okay. And then when you click top chat up there at the top left corner. There you go.
Okay. 大丈夫よ。
And I believe you can actually click
That's
them.
crazy. Wait. Do you see what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Really?
You can
Ah.
highlight it. If you click the 3 dots on the right, you can
Oh.
choose that question so everyone else has to see it as well.
Select
Select question.
Can I put
Why are you
user
like
in
this?
timeout?
What? No, don't put them in timeout. They just asked an innocent question. It's a good question.
Sure.
What?
Kaelix Debonair. Okay.
Fortune.
Wow.
I just think that
Okay.
people want to know these things. They asked a sincere question, and we should.
Yeah, the people, right? The people. Yeah, the heartbeats, you know, the heartbeats.
Yeah, I represent the heartbeats.
No, you don't.
In this moment, I stand as a heartbeat and a member of By the Beat. No, we can move on.
I like the miserable part.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was going through it, and you no. I'll put it to rest. I'll put it to rest.
Okay,
Oh my goodness.
okay. じゃあ
Okay.
誰にする？誰にする？
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh, there's so many to choose from.
ねえ。
And these are very respectful, actually.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot
Yeah.
worse.
I was expecting the heartbeats to go a little bit wilder. Okay.
No, but now if
So
you say that.
tame, so polite. So polite. Okay, let's see.
Oh, sure.
That's a fun one.
No. Do we? I don't know.
I'm
No,
for
no,
it.
no, no,
I
no,
don't
wait, wait.
care.
But it's okay to
No.
avoid it.
You just says no, this is yeah.
No, okay.
Case specific. Let me know. Doうする？
Maybe we could keep the same order as before. So next would be Frio, but that person picks one themselves.
Oh, I get to pick one?
Ooh.
We could do that instead.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
I think the one. Okay, you see your cursor?
Yeah.
Go up one. Go up one. There you go.
That's wild. Okay. That's
Okay.
wild. ね。はい。じゃあ
There you go.
Never have I
That was-
ever.
Question is, in a fight, has any one of us been in a fight?
Oh.
By the way,
はい。
yeah, I think, wait, let me whisper.
はい。
Okay. But yeah, there you go.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hi.
Now, we're gonna close or
Mm.
open our eyes in 3, 2, 1. All right. And then on 3, 2, 1, open.
Someone waited to quack till the very end.
No, there's so many windows everywhere. I'm overwhelmed. That's all. Wait, I mean, who is overwhelmed? Who did that?
Well, I think everybody here knows the answer already.
Yeah. Oh, that's so. Oh,
All of you guys have been in a fight?
Yeah.
Like a fist fight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean kawaii? I just never
You
had
haven't?
I just never had to fight anyone.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
Maybe wait. Maybe we should properly define it more. What does a fist fight really mean? What is a fight?
Like a serious physical fight.
Who is it with?
It could
Just
be with
anybody?
anyone as long as it's serious, as long as it's not like, oh, we're playing around.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wow, I see.
So who wants to?
We don't have to. I don't think we have to elaborate.
Yeah, we don't have.
I
to.
think elaborating could make it better. I don't want to come off as some kind of bully.
It's up to you.
I'll share. I was very little. I think I was like 9 or 10 years old, and God, I'm trying to remember what it was over. It was over the stupidest thing in the world. I think
Okay, let's
somebody
make this
wanted.
thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
No, siblings do not count.
Yeah, siblings do not count. This is a school.
Okay.
God, I fought with my siblings too, though. We never had proper fist fights, though. We never did anything like that. We were always just playing. But anyway, I think this kid wanted something off of my lunch tray. I think he wanted my chocolate milk, and I would not let him have it. And he honestly, It wasn't really much of a fight on my part. I kind of just laid there and took it, but he got in big trouble. He didn't show up to school again for a whole month.
You lost?
Yeah, I lost. I was a baby. He was a big guy. I hadn't hit my growth spurt yet. I tried, but I gave up really fast. But it counts, right? That like I was in a fight.
Yeah.
Maybe not the most reassuring thing to hear from security, but
Over chocolate milk.
yeah, I think that's what it was. I think he wanted something that I had. I don't know if it was that. I think maybe it was like something I had brought to school, like a toy or something. I don't remember that vividly, but I remember the fight. Yeah, no, he was very mean, and I think he was a little disturbed. Like he was very rude in general, like the teachers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, ne.
That kid was
I
mean.
mean, it happens, right?
But now you're super strong. And you're our bouncer now.
Yeah, right. Goom, goom, I'm so strong.
I hope you can defend by the beat the same way you defended that chocolate milk.
I don't think he got it in the end either. We ended up getting separated by the teachers, and then I just had my lunch. I didn't go to the nurse or anything. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever been in that kind of fight, I think.
What about you, Zeal?
You know, high school is wild.
High school is wild.
Wait, high school? Who'd you fight in high school?
High school is wild.
No, things happen in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah,
Did you win?
most of them. Yeah,
Let's go!
I said most of them. Most of them.
Go!
I think you got the wrong job.
Let's go.
We like I
No.
don't know, I think bartenders need to be capable and able to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
That's why they're so nice.
Mhm.
It's because they're
Oh,
strong.
man.
Yeah.
Most of them. you're scaring me.
You're kind of cool today.
That's really cool.
Dang, yeah, okay.
You're so strong.
I mean, you're cool every time, but you're cooler after
Even
this fact.
cooler, yeah.
It's
Ooh.
just another bullet in the infinitely growing list of things I've raised my eyebrow at over your dubious backstory.
I now imagine like Gincha as like Tokyo Revengers or something, you know?
It wasn't that far.
It's like fighting it out.
Just don't mess with me, eh? Yeah.
Orra, orra.
Seible?
My image, you know, like I'm just a chill guy. I'm just a little
already
chill
donezo.
guy. You know, I'm
It's already done,
I'm
so.
so innocent and fluffy and wouldn't hurt I would hurt a fly. I would 100% take a fly swatter to that one. Wait, sorry, what?
I don't think I would.
Yeah, I know. I don't like bugs.
Do you want to talk about it, or do you actually not want to?
Well, yeah, it's not too bad. Like, so in elementary school, there were some people, understandably, due to the circumstances, that were quite jealous.
Ah.
And one kid was like, kind of like super, like I feel like he had like the ego, you know, like the type of like person where it's just like, I need to be top dog, you know, everyone else needs to like follow me. I'm like the little, you know, I'm the little leader here, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't think he liked that. And for context, this was when, like, for example, I kind of like moved in, quote unquote, you know, like moved into the school or stuff, like transferred in kind of.
New kid on the block.
Yeah, so I was the new kid, and like he was kind of mad about the attention I was getting because of it. And I remember like during lunchtime it kind of escalated, where he come up to me and he like pushed me and then grabbed me by my shirt, and then I took it as an invitation. Yeah, and that's the only time. But like that was the one time. That was the only time, and I won. So I'm pretty proud.
Well,
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't mess with
Only
Seible.
winners in By the Beat.
Let's go.
but
But I think it was
maybe
like
I'll win my next one.
you will. You will.
They didn't let you a chance. They didn't give you a chance to win because they separate you.
Yeah,
I think I gave up.
That's true. See, like they saved the other guy. You know, they saved the other person. Like,
I feel like I could have gone crazy though. I feel like I could have. I was a very unhinged child at the time. I had not learned the rules.
yeah, but like after that, I think people kind of like understood that it's like, yeah, like no, you know, like it's just like
no.
you only just need one example, and yeah. So there's that. Yeah.
Understandable.
But
The next should be Kaelix's turn.
Yeah, I
pick
should
a
pick
question.
one. Can you give me a good scroll, pretty please?
yes, sir.
Oh, jaga, 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 jaga.
Oh, there's so many good ones. Now I'm kind of trying to think of, rather than something I want to know, I'm kind of curious if any of these have a good story behind them. You know what I mean?
Ah, true.
I'm really curious about that one that is above that one, but I don't want to do it now. But I want to ask you about this after the stream. Because I'm really curious
Oh.
about that now. I want to put a pin in that and ask you in private. Okay, let's see. Can you just scroll down even more, please?
Hi,
Honestly,
okay.
oh, thank you. You're so nice. You're so nice saving that for me so I don't forget. Honestly, can you go all the way to the bottom? I'm very curious about like the most recent ones. Okay, let's see. All right, and then scroll up some. I'm puppeting the Seible mech right now.
Didn't.
I got in the robot.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Do you have a Kaelix impression that you can do?
Me?
Who?
Or
Seible.
Seible. Ah.
What?
Honestly,
Why
it'd be
do
fitting
I
to see one
get?
from you though. No, I'm just curious because I'm operating the Seible mech, and I bring it up because I had a funny little moment recently where I impersonated Frio, but just his face.
This is my best
All right.
impression. I'm Kaelix Debonair. It's pretty good, right? Like.
Is that what I'm like to you?
No, I mean, no, I'm just bad at it.
I can't choose. I'm struggling. Can you scroll up even more?
Sure. Because there's just
Honestly,
so many.
feel free to hover over some if you want to, like, if you see any that stand out to you, and I can make a call. But I'm really struggling. I'm trying to think of if there's a story for this one. I'm having decision paralysis. I wish I would have not.
There's none you want to pick, but it's more like there's too many you want to pick.
There are too many that are like equally decent, but none that stand out to me exceptionally. None that is like, this is the one. And then the ones that I'm like most curious about, I'd rather not get into on stream. You know, I'd rather learn later.
So is that the real boys talk? Is that what boys talk about in like sleepers?
You're
It's
just
more
gonna
like-
leave them curious, like what is he gonna pick in private?
Another, okay, I'll articulate it. Some of them would dip into negative topics that I feel
That's
like
true,
I wouldn't want.
Ah.
I would not want to worry a heartbeat with them thinking, like, especially when we start to speak vaguely to keep things safe. I would want them to.
Let's consider it.
Ooh, that is a good one, but I don't know if I have a story.
Oh,
But also, I guess it doesn't matter if I don't, if anybody else does.
no, whatever.
You just want to talk about yourself.
No, it'd just be awkward if I got
just kidding,
excited about a
I'm just kidding,
question and then
I'm just kidding.
it'd be awkward if I got
I know,
excited
you
and
set
had
him up.
nothing to say.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
just kidding,
In
I'm just kidding, I'm just
in every
kidding.
joke, there is truth.
Lock
right?
in, K-Chat, lock in.
Okay, locking. I'm sorry.
Just teasing.
Wow,
Wow, wait, I could actually.
I can't decide. I'm sorry.
That's so mean. That's so mean.
I'm struggling. Help me. I'm sorry. I pick for me. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. We have. Oh. Oh.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's my choice. That's
Yeah?
my choice. That's the one.
Yay.
Yeah, that's the one. Yay. Yay for everybody.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
All right. That's a good one. That is classic. Never have I ever. All right. Never have I ever received a confession, presumably a romantic confession, via text, in person, letters, etc. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you have not received one, you will close your eyes, all right? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Well,
Let's go.
Right. I guess we're all charmers, huh?
Wow. Okay. Okay.
You have any stories about it? Yeah. Any like maybe you could talk about how often or how many or anything like that.
I
Or
can
you could
start,
also-
I guess.
You can also say nothing.
Yeah. I actually don't get them very often. I've gotten like a total of 2 or 3.
That's a lot.
That is.
Anyways,
I think that's a lot, and it doesn't
What I've-
surprise me because you're a stud.
Yeah.
Anyway.
what I've gotten more is, and I don't really count this as a confession, is like people telling me after the facts, like, oh, I used to have a crush on you, but I got over it.
Oh yeah. I get that. Yeah.
I'm
like,
guilty
ah.
of being that person.
I see. But yeah,
'Cause
it's
for me,
interesting.
like to explain it from the other person's perspective, it's been a while for me, but whenever I've done that, it's because I'll be in positions where I'm interested in somebody, but I'm not actually interested in developing it. You know what I mean? I don't want it for where I am. So I'll sometimes just bring it up after the fact, after I've already gotten over things. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I think that way you can like, because if you don't have any interest in developing it, right? What's the actual benefit? I think it's fine to keep it to yourself in that case. Yeah, I think
that's
3 is a
respectable.
lot. I think 3 is a lot. I know a lot of people who, like, whenever I'll tell them, because in my case, I got a lot more when I was still a student. I think I got a total of about 6 throughout high school. Only 2 of them were in person. So those are the ones that I remember most vividly. Most of them would try to make a move over text, I think. I've never gotten the romantic letter, unfortunately. That would be really nice. Yeah, no.
I've never had something in person either. It's always been through like text or SNS. And,
Yeah, I
and
never.
for me, like 2 or 3 isn't that much because I've seen people that like crush on others so often or like got confessed a lot multiple times a year.
Mhm.
So it's like for me like a whole lifetime.
Honestly,
But,
for
like,
me,
yeah.
3 is still a lot because whenever I mention the number of times I've been confessed to, and I'm just ballparking, it might be like 5 instead. People in the room are often like, "What? Really?" So I assume that something close in number like that is also a lot. Yeah, no, I always hated it though, to be honest with you. I hate being in that position because it's almost always gonna not be mutual just with the way that things work out, especially with a spontaneous confession.
Yeah, it feels bad because it's not their fault, you know. You just feel bad for not being able to like reciprocate. And yeah, especially if it's a friend.
For me, that kind of thing is something that develops slowly. So being in the position of the confessee, it was always really miserable. I never liked it. So I'm kind of thankful that it doesn't really happen anymore.
Yeah, I think only one of them has been from a friend for me. But either way, I still felt bad, you know, because it's not a bad thing. It's just unfortunate.
With friends, I've gotten the same thing you described of like after the fact a few times, but I don't count those.
And enough about us. What about the other two?
Yeah.
What about us?
Well, you've been confessed to. You've received confession. Anything to say on the matter or no? You can also be private.
Let me see. It doesn't happen as often lately, but I don't know how many times. I can't remember all the times it happened before.
Damn!
More often than not, it's
Fassing up.
unfortunately, though, more often than not, it's like not the right time or stuff like that. So
Yeah. I get that. It's a very uncomfortable position to be in, and it's not even that they're like making you uncomfortable, right? It's like it's got to be done, and I respect people that can be brave and honest about that kind of thing. I think that's very commendable compared to just swallowing it forever, you know? Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It's not good. Seible.
What was that? Oh,
A distraction?
Distraction?
What? Oh, I see how it is. All right, stay mysterious. Stay mysterious.
Okay. Wait, what?
I mean, what was that? And anyway, next question.
Wait, what happened? Wait, no, what actually happened?
Exactly.
No! What? Did I do something? Did someone do something?
Are you being for real?
You unpinned the question. Like,
I unpinned the question? Oh,
are you
no.
joking? I genuinely can't tell if you're joking.
I'm actually not joking, but I think fate has just said to not.
Yeah. Okay.
What? Now I'm nosy. I need to know.
I think it's just. Oh my goodness. Oh, is it that?
Well,
oh wait.
Well, knowing you and seeing you, my answer is that you're going to be that you've been confessed to 700 billion times.
I have the feeling that you're the most popular one. Yeah.
That's not true. That's not. But okay, I do have a story, and it's like adjacent. Can I say that? Can I say the story that's
Go
like
ahead.
adjacent?
Yeah.
So, like, there was this one time back at band camp.
No way.
No, I'm kidding.
Wait, were you a band kid? Hold on.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Okay.
There was one time in a long time ago that like has stuck with me because there was this one person that we were super cool with. We were super nice, and we were super cool. And they invited me to like an event. And it was like this really special-ish event, you know? And I was the kid that like so dense. I was a dense person, you know? Like okay, all right, never mind.
No!
You don't want to hear it. Okay,
No,
all right, next question.
I can't help it. No.
Wow,
no.
you hate
Please.
me.
No,
all
I
right,
didn't
it's
interrupt
all
you,
good.
dude. I'm sorry.
That's it. We good.
Let
We're
him
good.
finish.
We're good.
You weren't putting me to sleep. I was just sleepy anyway. I'm locked in. I'm tapped in. I'm curious.
Da-da-da.
wow, I've heard that before.
Oh geez, that's me.
That's me.
And I need to know.
No, they invited me to this thing, and I was like, yeah, of course, I would love to go. Of course, I would go with you. And the thing is, though, they also like they made sure to invite like their friend, and like their friend came with like a guy, and so it was like a girl guy thing. And to me, it was like, yeah, we're just chilling. Like, I don't know those other two friends. Like, I don't know them, but like they must be like cool, right? Like, cause I mean, my friend is saying they're cool, so like we're cool, right? And so I went to the thing, and it was like pretty cool. Like, I didn't know them, but like they were cool, but like they were something. I don't know what, but they were something.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand that. I didn't know that, you know. And nothing happened. But later on, like I was told that was something that they were trying for, and then I just didn't even understand or know that was the thing. Yeah, so there was that. So I was like that type that like where like a bunch of friends would just be like, "Hey, did you know that like," and I'd be like, no. Like, it's like, how did you not know that? It's like, well, that's because they were just being really kind to me. Like, yeah.
No, I can relate, and I that's honestly the same reason it was always so uncomfortable for me to be in that position, because often they would be giving signs leading up to the confession, and that's what leads them to actually put it into words, because I just don't notice the signs. Or if I do notice any of them, I assume that it's just them being nice.
Yeah.
I've
said this in private before, but it's like the idea of assuming someone likes you and being wrong is so embarrassing.
It's so humiliating.
I will never assume. I will never assume anything. Signs? No, you're just being nice.
What if you assume right?
That's true if you don't.
I think it's better to not to assume. Just.
But that's also
be nice.
true. Someone someone would have to like hit me with like a I don't know, like a dump truck with like that says like, "I like you," you know, like in that way, you know, like it has to be like fully written. Yeah, so
it's not perceptive enough in that way. That kind of surprised me though. Surprises me because I feel like you're the very perceptive type. I feel like you often pick up on things that other people don't notice.
Like I think
in non-romantic context at least.
I think I've improved like more so over time, like in kind of trying to read like emotions and stuff, like. But yeah, it's definitely a journey though, right? Because it's like I don't know, this is something, oh, this what that's oh, you know, like that kind of thing where it's just like, oh, this invitation meant more than just like hanging out as friends and stuff, like, oh,
you didn't just want to have food together.
You like, right, like I thought you know, that food is bomb, you know, like I'm always down.
I went to a whole prom with somebody thinking that we were just going as friends.
Oh no.
I went to another school's prom with her because she was so sad. She was like, "I don't have a date," and I was like, "Okay, I'll go."
Oh no.
So bad.
but you know, we
That's
learn, we grow, we learn.
Yeah. I think I've improved as well over time. Still got a long way to go though.
Absolutely.
I was just trying to dance. I was just trying to get the seafood buffet.
He was dancing.
Yeah, I was just there because it was a good prom because it was at the other school. It was not at my school. It was nice. It was nice. They had a lot of stuff there.
You good, Zeal?
Gita.
Yeah, what's up?
He's not with us.
I'm listening. I wasn't. Why are we talking? Why'd you talk? Talk about proms, right? I'm like, what?
I'm just checking on you.
Yeah,
Okay,
you seem very tired, very sleepy. Just making sure.
Thanks.
Hang in there. Alright, I think it's actually your turn to pick one if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, there are so many good ones.
What?
That's crazy.
Oh my god, that is very specific.
I'm not gonna pick that one, but I'll say that I did do it before. It's embarrassing.
This one?
Like choking on water or coughing in the middle of a stream.
He said he's not gonna say it and just.
Oh, I thought you said you weren't gonna pick that one.
Well, thankfully you read it wrong, so it's not in the middle of the stream, and also it wasn't on water; it was on air. But yeah,
It happens. It's super embarrassing when you start choking on nothing.
you really,
I've
you know that
choked on
meme of the
laughter
kid
before.
with like his like veins bursting out of his. I think that's literally what that meme is. The kid trying not to cough during an exam with the veins bursting out of his red face. I've done that. That was me.
Sorry for exposing you. I misunderstood what you meant when you said you weren't gonna pick it. Well,
I like how. Whoa! Whoa!
There's a pattern in all
Whoa!
this.
Wow.
whoa! If there's a yes, if without revealing what it is, I need to know if there's a yes.
No from me.
No,
No.
no for me.
It's a
Oh!
Okay, okay,
Oh!
You think it's a
You're
no?
cra-
You think it's a no?
You're crazy. Oh, this.
We cannot reveal.
It's a legend.
Absolutely not.
Into the
Some
legend.
secrets are better kept.
Let's not elaborate on this
Um,
one.
Let's see,
Yeah.
I have one in mind that I thought was cute. That could be a good like cute one, but I'm trying to look at more. Oh, now I'm thinking about like if there's a story.
That's real. That's the real never have I ever. Oh, there's so many.
Right?
It's overwhelming. I want to ask about that another time if we don't do this now.
Why do they want to know this one?
I want to know this. This is like
Why
an
do you
important.
want-
It's an important discussion. I need to know. There's like a test for this too.
Whoever
I'll pull it out
does this
another
is a
time.
monster. I just want to say, like,
I'll pull out the test for you another time. There's like a whole graphic that you can use. I think our senpai have talked about that one.
Hmm.
You scroll up some more.
oh, that's just me
Okay.
being curious. Like, I'm just gonna be.
I was gonna say, okay, there's some that I feel like it's okay if we don't dive into, but hold on. So the one that you highlighted, right? And
this
then,
one?
yeah, but then the green name right below that one, like not right below, but like keep going down until there's a green name.
Ooh.
Would you be okay with either of those? Do you think this one's good? A bit more vague.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it, but I don't feel good about it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Uh,
This is a question.
This is a question.
All right. Never have I ever made someone cry, excluding gen mates.
Have we ever made each other cry?
Well,
You guys
I
make
feel
me
like,
cry
yeah.
every day because you're so nice to me all the time.
Yeah. Like,
I'm exaggerating when I say every day, but I genuinely do. Like to myself, I cry about how happy I am to know you guys sometimes. Just so you know.
I think everyone has heard like me and Kei-chan cry here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very easy to tears with happy stuff.
So is it like? I guess it's just crying in general, right? Whether happy or sad, but
Yeah.
I think the implication is probably sad though.
yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty clear. I mean, yeah. All right. Okay.
Hi.
So if you have never made someone cry before, close your eyes in 3, 2, 1.
You kind of.
Yeah, I think everybody does this at some point.
Ooh,
I think
okay.
that's. I think that's just life. I
I
think.
think, yeah. I guess for me, it really depends. It varies, right? Whether it's like you know, something that's a bit more brutal, you know, like maybe like fighting, right? You make them cry, right? obviously.
Mm.
But also there's like sometimes you can do everything right or seems right, but it's like just a bad time, and you know, still make them cry. So it happens. Happens in a lot of different ways.
That's life. Things do not always work out perfectly, and people do not always respond to things perfectly, and that's okay.
Yeah. For me, it's more often than not me saying something harsh, but like sometimes people that are emotional or need hearing out, and after they hear like my input on it, sometimes they realize some things, or they but it's never like a super negative thing. Something very recent, actually. I think it's very adorable. I am very fortunate to be supported by amazing friendships that have been supporting me for a long time. And when they watched my debut stream, I guess they got emotional and got happy for me. So I had a few people tell me I started crying when you were seeing you like on your debut stream. So I guess in a way I made them cry.
I'm very thankful I experienced the same thing with a few people. One of them even sent me a video in tears.
That's so funny.
It was actually kind of funny. It was really sweet. For me, thinking about like the sadder side of things, which I prefer not to delve into, but when I think about that, I think what stays with me the most is probably it's probably times that people have cried out of frustration with me. Like if I did not understand something, or if I failed to deliver something, and they were so fed up with it that they had to cry. I've been in that position several times, a lot more when I was younger. So I think that's what stays with me the most, because especially in those cases, it was never a result of anything I did on purpose, or like it wasn't even a result of anything they miscommunicated to me. It's just an unfortunate combo of them doing the best they can and me not meeting them where they are. So I've grown to become extra considerate with this stuff. It's a very difficult thing to deal with. And ultimately, again, that's just life. That's just how things are. People do not always work together perfectly, and people do not always respond to struggles perfectly.
Who do you make cry, Seible?
There was I cry pretty easily, so like when someone cries, I end up crying too, you know. But then I think it's okay. But there was I had one there was like one there's one relationship that was kind of toxic. And then but like yeah, but like some friends kind of like helped me like realize like, hey, you know, like that's really not good for you, like that's not. So it's like so it was like but it was hard because like I find myself like caring more than I should, like like, you know what I mean, like because I can empathize from their perspective and stuff too, and I sometimes I over empathize and like forgive a little too much, but the point like is like I think like when that happened, like when it was just like, hey, you know what, like this is really not good, you know, this is really not like, this is not good. And then I had like decided for sure that like that I was going to choose me, like my own like health and safety and sanity and stuff like that, right? Like that type of
Are
conversation.
you crying right now, Kaelix? Sorry.
No,
sorry.
but I.
Sorry,
for a
Seible.
second. Yeah,
I'm
please
sorry.
continue.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
He really is used to it.
Wait, wait.
No. It's so rude of me. I'm so sorry.
Hold up, I got
You're
this.
the worst.
Let me lock in. You always do this to me. Why? Oh my goodness! How could you? You just don't even care about.
I'm so sorry. No. I deserve it. I deserve it.
Now
No,
I'm
I have
crying.
to. I have to pop off before you can say sorry. You know what I mean? Like I forgot to pop off there. No.
Now I
Let
made
me
you cry.
finish. Let me
I'm so
finish.
sorry.
No, so like so I think like we broke up. We called it a day. This was like back in the past. So and then during that time, like of course they cried a ton, and then I just felt even worse, but I also started crying a ton. And then I found myself trying to like reason that like actually maybe I'm wrong, like maybe I've been wrong, and maybe all my friends are wrong, and maybe every single person that I know that's saying that this is not a good thing is wrong, and so
No.
I get that.
but then I think I'm a logical person too, and so like when I've just been like proven like so utterly wrong that like there's no like argument that I could even make, where it's just like if everyone is telling me that I'm wrong, and it's like, hey, actually, you know what, I see the logic there. It's kind of just like, but it hurts, and so yeah, that's my made a person cry thing. But it's in the past. It's in the past.
Sharing.
And I'm happy, and I'm surrounded by everyone here by the beat. So I'm very, very happy. So yeah.
I feel like that's consistent with what I know of you in the present. I feel like you're sometimes to a fault considerate of every side in a situation. So I can understand why something like that might be hard. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
It's okay. Now it's weird to say it, but like I appreciate all the life experiences that I have to make me who I am today. Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. You're too nice. I need to see you get mad.
Sometimes.
Do you actually?
No.
Yeah.
I like him like this.
I'd be scared if I saw him mad. That's when you know it's really bad. Is when the really sweet one gets mad. That's when you know it's serious.
No.
I hope I never see that day.
Yeah, no, but yeah. So, wow, this is like.
Can we have? Can we have an extended Zatsu where we don't get emo by the end of it? We were supposed to be painting our nails.
Oh yeah,
talking
true.
about boys.
You're still going about that.
I'm so down though.
Now
like,
it's established. Now it's established that that's what they do at the sleepovers, right?
but I am so down. Even if that's not
You don't
what
need
they
to
do.
use it. You don't need to use it. Oh, this is what they do as an excuse if you want to do it. Just say you want to do it.
I don't know if I want to. I don't think I like the way nail
I wanna
polish
do it.
smells, and I'm not too keen to talk about boys right now.
I want to do. Okay, maybe not
I'll
the
talk
boys
about-
part, but I want to do nails.
I'll talk about 3 boys.
Is that? Is that us? Is that us?
I wonder.
Wait, look. There's one. There's two.
You're
I'm just going to
silly.
stare into the abyss with Zeal.
You're so silly.
No. Come back.
Okay, Seible, you should probably pick one to wrap us up with, actually, because you did not pick a question of your own at the start of the rotation. Pick a good one. Pick a good one to finish with. Well, that is a recently relevant topic, actually.
How do you feel? How does everyone feel?
I'm down if you're down.
Yeah.
This opens up an extended discussion.
Oh no. I don't know if I want. I don't know if we want. Do we want an extent? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. じゃあ never have I ever drank soup with a straw. In 3, 2, 1. And oh, that's one. Okay, and open. Okay, wow.
I heard a duck.
What? Okay. Who is it? Who is this? Who is it?
Well, Frio had a lot to say on the subject of drinking and eating soup recently.
But Gin-chan microwaves
Yeah.
coffee too, so.
Yeah, and Zeal is questions against
Listen.
beverage kind.
When I drink soup, I just drink it straight from the can. I
Yeah.
don't need a straw.
You don't even heat it up?
No, you can heat it
That's
up, but like
crazy.
you don't,
a
you
can?
don't need a straw.
That's crazy. I think we could survive in a forest as long as Gin-chan's with us.
Maybe
Cold soup.
if
straight
there's
from the
soup
can.
there, maybe.
I think it might be Kaelix because he's the one that's right away trying to like pin it on someone.
Well, this was more of an accusatory one, and there's only one. And I feel like for almost all of these, it's been 3 out of 4 that had done it. I'm just accusatory by default if there's 1 or 2 people, you know?
It's Seible.
What?
I think it's Seible too, maybe.
That's-
I
I
agree.
don't
I,
have
think it's
any.
Sable.
I don't have any evidence, but I just feel like he'd be the kind of guy. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. I'm being framed. It's not me. It has to be Furi-chan. It has to be.
Until recently, I was an eat soup defender.
Mm.
Oh, that's true. That dang.
So I would never consider it.
Wait, I changed my answer. It's Kei-chan.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Because you're just right next to me.
You're
So.
you're just blindly accusing me for no reason.
Well, yeah, you were closer. Like you were right. You're right here. So
And I think it's you.
that's crazy. Who is like? Wait,
All right, do we have a tally? Who's the majority vote?
wait. Who is? Wait, what does? Wait. Ah, そっか、もう
vote
知ってるもん
Sable.
ね。What?
I think Sable.
No, it's either Gin-chan or Kei-chan. It's Kei-chan.
You both Zeal?
I think it's either Seible or Kaelix. I have reasons for
It's 2-2.
suspecting it to be Seible.
What?
But I
What
don't
are your
know if
reasons?
I don't know if I can say. Hold on.
Being
I'll write it out,
framed.
okay?
Being
'Cause I don't know if you
framed.
right.
Mm.
This is crazy. I didn't do it. Your Honor, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I was just a chill little guy. I was just being so chill. Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think because Seible, like in like Japan, they've got those vending machines that have soup, like hot soup that you can buy. And I feel like you would probably buy a hot soup and then drink it with a straw.
Oh.
That's my thought process.
Oh,
That's
It's
why
very
that- right?
logical.
Right? And as for Kaelix, I think he's just a freak like that.
What? You just think I'm a freak? You don't have.
That's-
I need a reason. I need a
that's
logical reason, like the one you
also-
gave for him.
That's
What?
also very logical.
That's not logical. I'm not. I'm surrounded by freaks. I'm the one normal person in this room.
That's a lie.
Excuse me?
I
heard
called
me?
out. I called out. Uno. That's a lie.
All right, lock in an answer. Who do you think it is between me and Seible?
I'm
not me,
gonna
it's
go
not me.
Seible.
What?
Seible.
Alright, so majority
I'm gonna
vote
go
is
with
Seible.
You would throw me out of the spaceship first. That's what you guys would do. That's crazy.
All right, Seible, you were the one to ask the question, so you can give the countdown to reveal as well, and then close your eyes.
That's 3, 2, 1. See, I knew it. I knew it.
That's me. I got 2 things for it actually. I've done it on multiple occasions. So first was actually relatively recent on the subject of Japan. As you may know, during my time in Japan, I was sequestered in a hotel room with nothing to eat but liquids and mush. Oh no, he gave me some other good stuff too. You guys got me some solids as well to work up to, but I was mostly just drinking soup that I heated up from the kettle or using the microwave, I think. And there were also straws, and I was really struggling to hold things like spoons up. I had a few scares with that actually, just because my hands were way too weak to hold heavy things up, and everything was too heavy at first. So most recently it was then I would drink the soup with the straw then, and that's how I ate it. But that I think is forgivable and respectable given the circumstances. What negates any alibi I have to defend myself is from when I was still a student. In the mornings, especially in the winter, because I brought a thermos with me everywhere I went, and this thermos at the time, the one that I used in high school, that one had a straw on it that you would flip it up and then you flip it down to close it. You know what I'm talking about? You know those, and it's like the translucent, like rubbery kind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As I was trying to like ease out of my reliance on coffee, because I was really reliant on coffee for a long time. As I tried to ease out of it, it made me feel better to have something warm in my thermos that was not coffee that I was bringing to school each day. So I started making like tomato-based vegetable soup each morning, or I'd make them the night before and heat them up the morning after, or sometimes I'd make them in batches and then have them over the course of a week, even depending on how much my family ate. And I would have that out of my thermos throughout the first half of my school day, nice and warm. And I would technically drink that through a straw because it was the kind of thermos that had a straw in it. Yeah, which I feel like is less respectable, even with my reasoning. Yeah, that's how I got away from coffee, because it, like having the feeling of something warm in my hands made me feel like I was having coffee, even if it didn't taste anything like it.
It could be worse, right? Like, you could have like a bowl, and then even despite it, you're just like, you choose to use a straw, you know, like. Yeah, like
that's what I did in Japan.
No, but that's not a choice, you know. That's like kind of like a necessity kind of thing. So yeah, like it could be worse, but
now most importantly, do you eat soup or do you drink soup?
Oh no.
Do you eat
both.
soup or do you... All right, but which one takes precedence? Which one is most important? If you say I'm gonna have some soup, in lieu of the word have, which would you use for the whole bowl? Like, would you like to blank some soup?
Depends on the soup type. If I'm going to be scooping up bits of like chunks of something, then I'm eating it. If I'm mostly drinking a broth, then I'm drinking it.
Okay.
Look.
Oh no, okay. Yes.
I was going to say, I was an eat soup defender because of the argument of using solids. And I said, when you say ramen, you say eat ramen, right? But what was explained to me was that when you think of soup, you think of the base, which is the liquid. So of course you're still eating the solids, but you're mostly drinking the soup. Just like eat cereal, you're still drinking milk, but the main focus is the cereal, right? That's what made me change my mind. Because yeah, it's right. When we say eat ramen, we are thinking of the noodles. We're not thinking of the broth. So
see, here's the thing. It's the same with soup. Soup is more than just broth. Otherwise, you're just having broth.
What makes soup a soup?
I think it's a combination of broth and other seasonings and ingredients. And it's a meal. It's a food. So you eat it.
Does soup need to necessarily have solids?
No, not necessarily. But even in the case that you're only drinking it, it's still a meal. So you eat it. You eat the soup.
No one's saying it's not a meal.
Unless you're serving it in a tall glass like it's a beverage, you eat it.
Why
and you
does
can
that...
drink... Because it's not a beverage. You drink beverages and you eat meals. And soup is a meal.
Okay,
eat
but
soup.
then what if you pour soup, tomato soup, right? No chunks, no nothing, tomato soup in a glass, and then you drink it?
Then you're weird and you're disturbed.
Then you're just a few steps away from a Bloody Mary.
No, but does that mean you're eating the soup? Like, are you eating the glass
No,
of
because in
soup?
that case you're drinking it. You're drinking it from a cup, like a beverage.
So then it makes
Because
sense.
for some reason you like to drink that. That's different.
So it's the
I'm talking-
container.
I think it's all about context and presentation. And in any normal context, soup is presented to you in a bowl, ideally with a spoon, as a meal, not a beverage. Sure, you can drink it. You can drink soup, but you eat soup. That is what you're doing. You're eating soup. You're having your meal.
I think it's also like with the ramen and the cereal mindset too. It's like, say you're gonna eat some chicken noodle soup. That broth is like the base of it, right? But that broth is chicken broth. That's not chicken noodle broth. The noodle is part in the name and it's separate.
But the moment you say chicken noodle soup, you're not just saying soup. You're saying
Chicken and
chicken
noodles.
noodle based soup. So that I think you're already like implying the combination. So I think it's more normal to say eat chicken noodle soup. But if you say eat soup without any specification, it's kind of like
True.
I think drink makes sense. I have to say, I don't think one is wrong or the other. I grew up with eating soup. However, I do think I see the logic behind drinking over eating. And in Japanese, you say nomu for soup, right? You don't say
確かに
taberu.
スープを飲む。はい。Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's very true. So it's like culturally.
でも
Is that why soup's in vending machines?
Well, yeah.
でも
yeah. That's why it's
で
in a
も
can.
これ
You
が
drink
英
it.
語でしょ？これが英語でしょ？ This is English.
Yeah, but like I'm
よ、これはスープだよ。
これスープだ。I feel like you could
No,
say.
no, I think they're both correct, but I cannot yield that drinking is more correct than eating. All right.
So you wouldn't say that you would drink soup. You would just say eating soup.
Hey, you
You're
want to drink
eating
some soup?
Huh? Yeah.
That's so weird. See, that's
Doesn't
cringe.
that sound odd? Doesn't that sound
That's
odd?
wrong.
Oh,
You want to go eat some soup together?
Let's go
You
drink
want-
some soup.
That feels
It
wrong.
doesn't feel weird though. It's like chill.
See, like the whole point behind my anecdote about having it in a thermos is that it's weird to drink soup like that here.
Is
We
it?
didn't-
People
think we
pack
do.
miso soup on the thermos all the time.
Is
Yeah.
that a thing?
Actually,
It's a
no,
lunch
thermoses
box.
are. It's very common actually to drink soup in thermoses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll
Yeah.
yield this. You drink it if it's in a cup or a thermos, and you eat it if it's in a bowl with a spoon. You're eating it if it uses a spoon.
I have
That's
to
fair.
say, one of my
Oh.
arguments towards eating soup over drinking is that it feels weird to say you're drinking something with a spoon.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Unless it's an individual component. Like, I feel no reservation at all saying, I'm drinking the broth from this soup.
Or
Yeah.
eating the soup with a straw.
Mhm.
That's wrong too. See, it's
Yeah,
the same
exactly.
logic. It's the same exact logic, but inverse.
But exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like we're finding the answers to life here. You know,
You
Yeah.
remember?
we're really unpacking the 7, I don't know, however many wonders and mysteries of the earth. You know, like or whatever. You know.
So wait,
Yeah.
are we all on the side of both in that case?
I
I
guess
think
so.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on the side of both, but eating is more correct to me.
Okay.
You're not on the side of both.
No, I'm on the side of both, like, because you know, you gotta understand, other people who have taken on this argument, even among our senpai, their stance is like radically only eating, regardless of form, context, presentation. It's always eating, or vice versa.
Eating.
Because I do feel it's like I'm gonna eat some broth. I'm like, no, you're drinking.
That's
that.
wrong. You're drinking the
That
broth.
is
You're
wrong.
eating the soup.
Yeah. So I think me and Kaelix are of the same mindset.
Yeah, both are
Mhm.
correct, but one is more correct than the other, but it also depends on context. I do feel that drinking would be the correct choice and not eating if you're drinking it from a cup or a thermos, like a beverage. Or like if you buy it bottled from a vending machine, as mentioned before. That's a drink. That's
Are
a
we
beverage.
by the both? I like that in chat. I feel like that's a lot
By
of
the
our opinions.
By the
We're-
both.
We're very middling opinion-wise.
Yeah. Do you remember when we got into the really deep philosophical stuff, and every time we'd finish a topic, I'd edit that one YouTube video of the 3 kids
yeah.
on the couch talking about whether Fortnite's overrated, but I changed the title. Like, am I
what
good
the
enough?
topic was.
That's basically what the stream was because I was asleep that time. That was when you guys stayed up till like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
You fell
Monday.
asleep first, so we got
I
into
went
the
to sleep
talk-
early.
It's the same.
So I woke up to a bunch of edits, which is that's That's exactly what the stream was. I don't know if you've noticed. I just got some coffee when I came back. And it started to kick in.
You're back. You're with us again. You're with us again. Oh, holy moly. We gotta
So
get
it's
you
like
your
me
coffee.
waking up.
That's
Don't talk to me till I've had my
I
coffee.
was literally about to say you're literally those memes, those like Facebook mom, like minion Tweety bird. Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. In cursive with glitter. That's you.
That's you.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like the minion memes are a bit more like drastic, right? They're like,
Yeah.
I hate everyone unless I've had my coffee, and I haven't had my coffee yet today, and you're right in front of me. You know, something.
I think the Tweety bird ones, they'll usually use foul language, but they're still eloquent about it. You know what I mean? Because they delivered it in cursive. That's how you know they're classy.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Speaking of cursive, I've seen some people curious about whether our checkies with the Sanrio characters are our own handwriting.
Mm.
Oh. Oh. Who
Well,
wants
they
to-
are in fact.
They are.
They are in
Yeah.
fact our own handwriting.
Woo!
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wrote mine with a mouse. But yes,
Oh.
Really? It looks
That's
so good though.
impressive with a mouse.
I spent like 15 minutes trying to get it right.
Wow.
That's crazy.
What? I can vouch for Frio's handwriting though. I've seen it. I've had it in my hands. It's very, very clean, very, very pretty.
All right, because we talked about like the notes we gave to staff, right? Those were handwritten.
Yeah, I was the last one to write for those, so I got to see everybody's handwriting together.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, very pretty. It stood out to me a lot.
Mm.
You doing that with a mouse is insane. That is bananas.
I tried to be really careful because I mean I know you guys have pretty handwriting, so
Mm.
I
Not
need
me,
to like
but-
live up
You
to
think
it.
it's pretty? I think your
I think
handwriting's
all of
pretty.
you have
Seible.
nice handwriting, both like
Oh, shucks.
digitally
Yeah.
It's okay.
and in paper.
Richard, it's okay. It's okay. You don't.
I think you guys have pretty handwriting. I mean it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I like.
it was very
No,
clean.
I mean it.
I can only talk about my handwriting, but my handwriting is just yeah. But I appreciate. It's okay. Thank you. You don't have to though.
Do you want me to be specific about why you think it's pretty?
That'd be nice.
No, because
Okay.
there's nothing.
So when we
pretty
wrote the
about
letters to staff, it was on a small letter with limited space. However, when
very
I saw Seible's written card, the spaces were evenly distributed and there was not a lot of slant. My problem, especially as someone that only knows how to write in cursive, I run out of space really fast, and also because I cannot write in a straight line. It will go up or down. But Seible's was evenly distributed and very clean.
I have a
I like
I
confession,
like that.
Your
Mhm.
Honor. I have a confession, Your Honor.
Yes.
This man is just being too nice.
That's not a confession. That's an
He's
accusation.
just being too nice. That's all.
That
All
is an
right, I'll be
accusation, actually.
specific too, because I remember it. What stood out to me that I really liked about your handwriting was that you have a slight curve on some letters, but most specifically, I really love the way that you write exclamation points. I don't know if you've shown this on stream at all, but instead of just doing a straight line, you actually do like a rounded shape for the upper line for the exclamation point. You do a dot and then it almost looks like an upside down teardrop is how you write the exclamation point. I always thought that was really, really cute. You also write little peace signs a lot. Like you draw little peace signs when you sign your name. I thought that was really, really cute.
Ginjan's handwriting is nice.
Yes, it
No,
is.
No, my handwriting is so messy.
No, it is, especially in the context of the tiny size of the little cards that we wrote on. I was wowed by how you were able to fit so many words in it and also keep it legible. That's the main challenge. That was very, very clean. And I really, really like the way that you write K's, lowercase K's specifically. Instead of having the lower line be a straight line, you do like an arc, almost like a curve. And I really think that's nice. I like it. I do my K's the same way.
Ooh. Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know how to describe it. Like I don't have like a specific way to say it, but like it was like where the paper, you know how like when you copy and paste or slap something onto a paper and it just looks weird, like it doesn't look like it's part of the like letter or it's part of the paper itself. It looks almost like collaged on. Like in the inverse of it, like when you look at the little note, like holistically, it just looked so like clean, like so like this, like for example, if you wrote a love letter, right, you could just be like, this is like the example of the perfect love letter kind of thing, right? But in this case, it was like, you know, like a thank you letter, like a mini thank you letter, and it just felt like really clean. Yeah. And I like everyone's like little icon too, like the icon that you draw
Our
and
marks?
stuff. Yeah, the marks that you draw. And
Yeah, I like to do the little 2 stars when I sign my name. I like it. It's cute. Yeah, I need you to know, I mean it so sincerely. I'm actually the type that really reads into people's handwriting, and I like it leaves lasting impressions on me. I think it's a really cute way to show your personality a little bit. Even if it doesn't always line up with you perfectly. I think it's a cute thing to see about somebody. So I was very thankful for the privilege of holding those letters last because I got to really look at them. I love handwriting. I think it's the coolest thing ever, that people can be taught the same language but write it differently.
That's a very romantic way of viewing it. It's cute. I like it.
I've always felt that way.
and like, I also wanted to point out, like, for Ginjan's cheki, this is on the cheki. It's a snake. It's like a snake.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was
That
so
goes through-
cute.
Right? Like,
So cute.
I'm glad you noticed.
It's so cute.
I like doing little things like that when I can.
Yeah. Also, I think for like a little bit of context, on our last day, we went around to like a 100-yen shop and stuff, and we got like little note cards and like a little note envelope, because staff-san were super kind and super nice and really helped us throughout the whole like experience and journey and stuff, and we wanted to write like little thank you like letters / notes, just to express our like thanks to them, for making it just so, like, you know, as painless as possible, because like when traveling is hard, you know. So especially if you're not used to traveling, it becomes like a whole ordeal, right? So but everyone was super nice, and we wanted to leave like a little note card, and that's what we're talking about, like with the handwritten little notes that we're talking about. Yeah,
It's really nice.
Ne.
I was very thankful for the chance
It was
to
a real-
participate.
Yeah, it was really fun. That was all Seible's idea.
Yeah. You're the goat.
Because we were just in the 100-yen shop just to kind of look around. I think what we were, we were like
We were
waiting around for like a reservation somewhere else, right? It was taking a little while, and then you were like, I've got an idea.
I think it was also adjacent to when we were trying to search for like for something, like for an item in like the dollars or the 100-yen shop. And we wanted to get like matching items, you know, like kind of like almost like a keychain type item, you know, but we were searching and we couldn't find it. And that was also during the time, right? Like we were trying to like I think heartbeats can kind of tell, but we like matching stuff.
We love to match. We love to match.
We are
Consistency.
Yeah.
It just feels nice. I love these guys.
I'm
I wanna,
so
I wanna fit
grateful
in.
to be on the same page with everyone that I like to match whenever we can, you know.
Yes, that was one of my biggest fears before getting to know you guys. That was that everybody would be like hard individualists who want nothing to do with me whatsoever. Yeah, no, I appreciated the card idea very much. Even if I wasn't a recipient of those cards, just because I don't know, it made me feel included in a way that really mattered to me then.
Yeah.
I was very thankful. I'm very happy.
You might notice that we're also matching now in another way with our new fancy YouTube icons.
Courtesy of Zeal Ginjoka.
He made it. It's so nice.
That's all him.
Let's go.
Photoshop master.
Graphic design is his passion.
Did I mention that I made the banners too, right?
Yeah,
I
you
feel
did.
like-
I don't know if you mentioned it, but you sure did make those. Mm-hmm.
'Cause
That's
I
all
think we
him.
might start to change those. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
the banners that we've had, there might be a secret in them for you to find.
Yeah, there's a little surprise waiting for you. Maybe if you choose a unconventional means of watching these things, accessing these channels.
You just have to find a way, you know, that's all. Just have to find a way.
Mm.
I have to
maybe-
apologize because I have changed my banner.
Yeah, that's why
I have
thought it would be good to
broken-
mention, because we discussed this too, that like we want to match the icons, but the banners are kind of free reign.
Yeah.
I didn't know you changed it already. I gotta hurry. Oh no.
He's so quick.
They're
Yeah,
so cool though.
Because we agreed
Mm.
on this, but I changed it. I'm like, wait, no one else has changed. It's just me.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't know
People
you.
are gonna think I hate them now.
No.
I didn't know you did it already.
To be fair, we
speed
had
run.
too much of a good, fun hangout time yesterday, like evening. Like I
We
don't
did
think.
not
Yeah.
log in.
Mm.
We accomplished nothing.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. That's every call at this point, but I still wouldn't have it any other way. It's too much fun. Most fun I've had in a while. This often.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really wasn't kidding when I said that every day is fun.
Mm.
I think it shows too. Like I think, like heartbeats can see. Heartbeats can see that. They can feel it. They can feel our heartbeat. You know. But yeah.
So sweet.
Heartbeats are our heartbeats. Without them, we cannot function.
Without heartbeats, we would just be by the.
What would we be by? I don't know.
By
No. By
We
the.
Bye.
Get it? 'Cause it's flat. All right. Sorry. Anyways.
Oh, I get it.
Oh.
I don't know if I've been using this for Morse code a lot recently. You've inspired me.
Ah.
Oh, that's pretty clever, actually.
Yeah, I'll spare you for now.
Please don't. Yeah, I don't have your. I don't have the cough adjusted.
Yeah, I'll spare you that for now. Maybe another time. By the. Or like our alter fusion ego, BYTHEBEAT.
Bite
Bite
no.
Like when we all fuse into one guy. And our name is BYTHEBEAT.
We're just Bythe.
We're just bite.
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 My last
yeah.
name Beat.
When we saw the hashtag, right? Like all the words put together, BYTHEBEAT. Who is that? Who's Bythe?
BYTHEBEAT.
Who is this guy? Yeah.
That's all of us together.
BYTHE. Mm.
いやー、どうする？どうする？どうする？
What a night.
The breadth of topics is crazy. It's like,やばいね。
No, yeah.
やばいよ。
You know, like that cat? You know that cat that like eats really loudly?
I think you showed me this, right? OK ね。いやーでもそっかー楽しいね。1ヶ月ね、1 month。
楽しかった。
あー本当に
Too bad there's no more like after this. Too bad it's over now. 残念だったな。
It was a good run every.
Can't believe that was our last collab.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Bye, you guys, forever.
Farewell.
Oh, I'm so sleepy.
We're gonna play push it, right? Like. じゃあ寝ようか。寝ますか皆さん。Should we go to sleep then?
A mimir.
A mimir.
Okay.
A mimir. Vida la loca.
Yeah, loca.
But before we do, I think we have two. I think, right? If I'm not mistaken, two really noteworthy announcements slash things that are coming up, right?
Ah, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Do we?
Oh,
like
right,
later
right.
later this week.
Yeah.
Mm. I believe we should go in order. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Anything you'd like to promote?
Yeah. You know.
Anything coming up you might want to talk about, Mr. Zeal?
I have an EP being released this Friday, called Zealous, with 5 original songs that I've written, and I've been posting teasers every day, so keep an eye out for those.
You say it so casually. Can you say it with your movie voice?
Yeah. Like I feel like
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's not nothing. I have an EP. What?
I mean, can I do my movie voice right now? It might be too. Zeal Ginjoka debut EP. I'm kind of tired.
It's okay. Well, I'll call a rain check. You have to start the listening Totsu with that. Okay.
Okay.
I love it when you do that.
Should we talk about the Totsu also?
yeah.
Oh,
Because it's been added to our schedules, but I don't think I don't know if we have elaborated on it.
It'd be a good idea anyway.
The EP will drop at midnight on Friday, so kind of like midnight evening Thursday. So at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, I will be starting a Totsu, which will initially be just with By the Beat, where we will listen and chat, and then a little bit after, all of Niji Ian will be invited to join if they would like to listen as well to the EP.
Let's
go! See, I'm just gonna say, fire, super fire. It's so
You
good.
You don't even know.
Like,
it's so good.
You're not ready. You're not ready, Heartbeats. You're so not ready. Like,
Each track on the EP is just another gut punch with how good it is. It's like, because I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but whenever I go out of my way to listen to an entire album, there's usually like one standout for me, right?
Yeah,
There's like,
yeah.
okay, this one was good. The rest were just kind of meh. Literally in order, every single one. I'm just like, I'm wowed. Every single one, so wonderful.
see,
You can see all the effort that went into it, all the thought as well.
I don't know
Very, very
all
good.
the music lingo, but like I feel like each one is like solo worthy. You know, every single one is like just a whole meal and then some. So you know, oh my god.
It's not just the broth; it's the solids also.
Oh yeah, it's not just the broth.
And I
Oh,
stand
shucks.
by Medusa's Masquerade being the one, like the single, the one that represents the whole thing. But that is not to say that the others don't stand up to it. You know what I mean?
They do.
They are
yeah.
so good. I'm very excited to see what everybody likes and what becomes the next favorites. You know,
And so that means you have to be there. have
you
to
gotta be there. We're gonna listen together. You gotta
have
be a
to
part
be-
of it. Aren't you gonna
yeah.
get FOMO? What the heck?
Exactly. You know, like you're gonna miss it out. Like you can't. Like you can watch it live. You know, that's crazy
Yeah.
with all our senpais too. So
And if you'd rather sleep, it's not going anywhere, of course.
yeah, you can still you can still watch.
Sleeping's good too. Then for me, on my end, long awaited, a month plus in the making, I am opening channel memberships. To make up for it being so long, I thought it might be nice if I also celebrated it with a little karaoke. I finally worked everything out. It was a little scary here recently trying to work out the details for the karaoke, but I got it locked in. So there will definitely be an archived karaoke stream right before. Totally archived. I've got some more songs I'd like to sing for you, so I hope you can enjoy. Following that, I'll have a little just chill party stream where I talk about memberships and like emotes and stuff like that. Show off everything we got cooking. I hope you can look forward to it. Thank you so much.
Let's
that'll
go.
be this Saturday,
Woo.
EDT. Probably like early Sunday, like Eastern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait.
みーちゃんなんかある？何でもいいと思うけど。ある？
No, I think if anything, it's just I'm gonna be having a coffee satsu tomorrow. I haven't had one in like my usual English plus Spanish Japanese, the ones that I usually do. So please feel free to look forward to that. before we move on to the Nijisanji and Among Us collab.
Mm.
It's gonna be happening
Yeah, that's an
tomorrow.
important one.
And that day after, I'm gonna be doing Japanese coffee satsu as well. So we're gonna have both.
Nice.
But yeah, other than that, it's just
Whey!
the same program as always. 9
Let's
souls.
go.
Your 9 Souls streams are so fun. It's so cool.
Thank
It's the funniest gap ever. You're pulling off the craziest stunts, and the whole time you're just like, so today I saw my cat. Like just chill. We're like, oh, you think this? I think that. Just very chill. Meanwhile, if I were playing it, I'd be screaming the whole time. I really respect you being able to keep it cool.
I'm having fun, so there's no reason to not keep it cool.
And I guess last but not least, you can find my schedule on this channel, so it's not that far away, so I won't bore you with that. But I do want to say one thing real quick. Like, please do actually, first and foremost, you know, thank you so much for supporting us for this last month. It's been truly a pleasure and honor, and you know, we love every I think I can say this for everyone, but like, we love every day that we get to spend time together with you. I'll let everyone say you know, their words on that, but before that, please do make sure to support each and every one of us, and then make sure to, you know, let it be known if you do feel that is the case. Let it be known on all of our respective channels. Yeah. This hi. ありがとうございます. But do you guys have something to, you know, 最後のバイバイみんな kind of thing?
Okay, I don't mind. I'm trying to volunteer myself early less. I don't want to take up the. Okay. Thank you so much for your support this whole time. I've continued to be astounded by the support, not just on an individual level, but for all of us as a group. I don't know how much I've gotten into this, but I'm always the type to set my expectations low so I don't get disappointed by things in life. And so I've been like, overwhelmed is really the best way for it. I've been overwhelmed with the kindness. So I really I could never dream of articulating in words for you how thankful I am. So I and everyone, we will continue to do our best to deserve it. Thank you so much for your support. Here's to many more months.
I feel similarly. I'm very appreciative of all the support that we've gotten for the past month. It's been way more than I could have anticipated, and I look forward to creating a lot more fun memories with you in the future for many months.
Say, Heartbeats, thank you very much for your support until now, for being so understanding also. I think we wouldn't be here without you, so we'll be under your care from now on as well. ハートビートの皆様いろいろ理解してくれて応援してくれて本当に心からありがとうございますね。これからもよろしくお願いいたします。Y muchas gracias Heartbeats por todo su apoyo hasta ahora. Sorry.
No, please.
Muchas gracias Heartbeats por todo su apoyo y por ser tan comprensivos. En serio, no estaríamos aquí sin ustedes. Y de ahora en adelante aún vamos a seguir contando con su apoyo. Muchas gracias.
Way. Thank you so much.
皆さん心からありがとうございます。いつもね、皆さんの気持ちが伝わっていますので、これからも私たちバイザビートをぜひぜひ末永く応援していただければと思います。どうかよろしくお願いします。ではね、皆さんバイバイ。
I like when you bring out that voice.
I wish you could speak to me like this every day for the rest of our lives.
I remember hearing it in the karaoke. And I was like, nice.
優しい。
はい。ありがとう。じゃあおやすみだね。Should we call it?
Yeah.
おやすみなさい。Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye.